Thingboy69, hey, how's it going, dude? So I'm a bit late on the old live stream today. It's just about 2 minutes until I started. Me granddad rang, he'd slipped out of bed a little bit, so just went and helped him out. Toxic Eric, hey, how's it going, dude? Dominic Garcia, hi, how's it going, man? Double, just saying a quick hello, gotta run errands. I appreciate it, dude. Thanks for popping in to say hello. Juice of Kane, hello, Mr. Wolf, how's it going, dude? Today, I was trying to now which missions to start. I'm on my normal playthrough, so not mods on this one. Hunting U84, what's up, buddy? Glad to see you're alive. I appreciate it. I'm glad. I agree. Yeah, I don't know whether to get on with this delivered to the paper factory, because it's one of them. It'll be a mission that'll be hard to edit into one video anyway, because it's so bloody long. That's what she said. And yeah, so we could get cracking with it today. I can always get bored of it and just stop, go on to someone else if we feel like that. Dominic Garcia, hello, how's it going, dude? So yeah, I'm feeling it. Let's go for that one. What do we need first? Metal beams. Oh god. What are we gonna take? Taiga would probably make a pretty. Yeah, let's see how the Taiga goes. Why am I glowing? Oh, got another truck there. Oh, GMC. Oh yeah, I was going to test that out the other day, the GMC 9500, to see how it did with logging. Right. Paper factory is good. Yeah, it's one of them. It's not a mission I've necessarily been avoiding. Do we do that, or do we risk it with an 8 slot? No, I'm going to need to go and get a saddle high, but then we can actually do 4 beams in one. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, it's one of those missions. I've not tried avoiding it or anything. I suppose because it's a pretty long mission, it's one of those, like I said, it'll be a bit awkward to try and edit down into one video. I'd have to do like part 1, 2 and 3 or something. But yeah, it seems pretty much like what I want to do. Just go and grab some supplies and get delivering them, so now it's provided it, I suppose I can't really complain. Yes, old Taiga, exactly. I do like the old Taiga, I must admit. The only reason I've stopped using it are quite a lot. Oh yeah, I put, was it Pogrim's trailer pack? Let's have a look. So we got that. That's pretty cool. It's like a supplies thing. That, probably not big enough for the medium log still, but still pretty nice. It looks like a 2-slot trailer essentially, so that's pretty cool. Another one, flatbed, pretty cool, but I'd probably go with the sideboard because it's just less risky. Another flatbed, supplies, a couple of variations. Fair enough. Well, it's still pretty cool. I didn't turn the Fox trailer mods on, only because I just didn't, in case they go against each other. Like I said, I normally don't do many mods on this, but there was like a 98% rating on that trailer pack. Paper factory didn't take too long. It's not horrible getting cargo. It was just finding the cargo. Yeah, true, exactly. So it doesn't sound too bad. We're going to risk it. Let's get some daylight on the go. And as is customary, probably be rude not to, really. Let's go and get ourselves a horse, just in case. CR, hey, it's Mr. Lone Wolf. Happy Friday, everyone. I appreciate it, dude. Thanks for joining. What do we got here? Who we taking? Let's take the beast. Oh yeah, I need to move that truck. Although I do quite like that they just kind of go weird disco-like colours, and we're good to go. To be fair, the Taiga isn't that bad for fuel running out, but we might do a few runs on the Taiga, so it's worth taking some spares, because I do have a habit of rallying the Taiga until I damage it. Instruments and fuels. How many loaves do you have? I don't know. Around 30, I think. Oh no. Yeah, I think around 30. Well, between all the playthroughs, probably more like 60 or something. Didn't I just have my legs out? Yeah, that's what she said. Get him on. He's worth it. I can read a few comments while we're getting him on there. Aussie Man, what is it? Aussie Man Dis 20, I think. It splits the words in half, which doesn't help. Hey hey for the horse, exactly. He's earned it. we're just going to drop him on. So that craning is not going well. But again, the amount of time that you can save is well worth the 30 seconds it takes to stick him on there. Pack trucks and we're away. Thing boy 69, when I did it I didn't have the power station built, so I couldn't get a metal. Oh yeah, and the bricks infinitely, that's true. Well yeah, luckily I got that done. I have to go this way. Again, this trailer is just not designed for these maps, but we'll give it a go. See how well this does through here. I know you can cut around there. Just while I'm using these, I'm sort of curious to see how terrible or not they'll be through here. This is definitely feeling it. It's not happy about it. What happens when we go into the low? Not a whole lot. It's definitely a bit over the top, but we'll make do. We've only sort of got to go through there and then back after that. It's kind of plain sailing down to the paper factory. Oh no, we might have to go through one little mud section, not the big annoying mud section though, so that's not too bad. Trent and Ayres, hands on fire. Hey Mr. Lone Wolf, how are you? I'm good, thanks man. How are you doing? This water crossing is my least favourite part of the map. Yeah, exactly, I mean look at it, we are now. Just having none of it. There's not even anything we can grab. Let's see about that. What? Oh, I was going to say, surely I get winch points on the trailer. Yeah, it's just unnecessary, like you say. Now I'm just going to stick a winch on that, kind of pull myself out of there. It's just a bit needlessly repetitive. Ozymandias, 2013-2019. RIP, my late cat created the channel in 2014. I'm sorry to hear that, man. RIP. Stop again. See if we can get a tree stump by now. Yeah, well, as you can see now, it's just a bit needless. But it gives me a chance to read a few comments. Drew Dog, sup dude? How's it going, man? The farm is a bit better because I just pull stuff with mods through there. Yeah, exactly. Like I certainly don't mind the farm as much when I'm in stuff like the iceberg. That thing handles the farm pretty well. Quite a few of the mods do. I've not used the Tatching mod in a while, but I assume that's going to be pretty good. So again, the Taiga never used to be this limp. I mean, look at it. It's going to go, but the fact that we have to wait for it, how dare it. Trent and Ayres, hands on fire. I'm good, bro. Cool, man. Oh yeah, we want metal beams. Job's a good one. Jason Sayer, I just said that right. Why haven't there been a loaf mod yet? Developers need to get their lives together. Probably you can't mod perfection. Oh no, I'll reverse into that tree. Well. Yeah, I think that's the problem. People aren't sure how to mod. Yeah, just perfection. Oh, that's gone, I know. Plan B. Yeah, that's the shame. I'm sort of going off Black Badger Lake a bit for the how trollish. Just even little bits like this. Why would you put where we need to get metal beams at the top of that stupid little hill? This may go wrong, but we'll see. Oh no. It's gone very wrong. It actually snapped the trailer off the saddle. I didn't even think that was possible. Or have I? Oh no. No, it's just got a lot of flex to it. Oh well. We'll get a crane down here. That'll be plan B. Well, that didn't go as well. Remember when I did that with a club? It went a lot better. Hunting 84 or hunting you? Oh, sorry, the message just jumped up. Damn it. I don't know if I can scroll through them or not. I've got a feeling not, though. You said it right. Most people can't read. Right. All part of the gaming experience. Let's just go and bloody get some crane action on the go. I don't actually mind doing stuff like this. Getting a crane out and doing the odd rescues. As long as it's not every 2 minutes, but yeah, that is a bit of an iffy section. Oh god, I've got to get across that water. Where's like, what's a big juicy crane truck? I don't know why I settled on this one. Oh no, I'm not even doing it to myself. We deserve better. Wish the Colob they'd have a crane on the back. I think it'd be a beast. Where's Bruce? Where's my Bruce hiding? Lerner? Oh, I've seen something about Brazil. Hunting you, sorry, do you think the devs have tweaked the gearboxes? Yeah, probably not in a good way either. There seems to be something wrong with them. So let's just get the dolphin. He'll do. Useless, broken, ridiculous mod. Not sure which one there. Random question, but do you still have your twin steer on 63-inch tyres and lowered suspension? I think I might have one of them. I'll check when I'm next back at the garage. I'll have a look. I believe I have though. There was a loaf as well. I was on one of the playthroughs. I can't remember which, but I've got a loaf that's on the biggest tyres with lowered suspension as well. Well, while we're here, let's use this little cut through over to the right. See how well it does. I've had pretty good results going through here. Every now and then, depending, I get hooked on them rocks, and then it kind of makes it. If you go more to the left, it still seems to be trollish mud. But overall, you can see that's definitely quicker. Just for like bringing this on its own, that was definitely quicker than the actual river. The long loaf is ridiculous. What's the long loaf? Sounds good. Getting them on first. Have a chance. Done. Easy does it, life. You beast. I've rescued him. Are we on the crab legs? Use Dan at some point tonight is pretty good. Yeah, true actually. We probably should get Dan out for something. On the new maps. I think I used Dan recently, and yeah, to be fair, he's always been a pretty good truck. I think I can't remember, there was a reason why I was a little bit strict on him when I did the review. I still liked it, I still said at the end of the video, he has grown on me. But, yeah, Dan is actually a very good truck. It's got very nice power. It's got that KZ GT engine on crab legs. And yeah, just overall, he is a pretty good hauler. I used him, I think it's even on a Mandro, he's doing pretty good on that one as well. Aussie Man, 2 or 3 loaves stuck together. Too many huge tyres that are inside each other. Ah, right. Some kind of like human centipede, but with a loaf. Little crane legs in. Haven't been playing since they took the heavy wrecker. I'm surprised it's been gone as long as it has. Was that, yeah, Chris Johnson. Yeah, I'm not sure when it's coming back. I remember somebody saying there's a list of stuff that is coming back, and I believe the heavy wrecker is supposed to be one of them, but I don't know. I honestly thought I would have seen it back by now as well. But to be fair, there is some other pretty good mods, like, well, yeah, the Azov Iceberg is definitely well worth getting. That thing is a beast flying across maps. It's strong enough to haul stuff. I don't know, just it doesn't worry about the iffy sections. It's just very good. Come on, hoover it in, man. Could be a bit quicker, but whatever. Trenton Ayres hands on fire. I think you said because the top speed, I think. Oh, I don't know what that's. I don't know if that was me. Yes, something actually went well. Well, that was alright. Again, I don't mind a little rescue mission. Now we're going to get this bloody thing back across. Do I go the river way? Or do I use it? Let's risk this way. I've got to try and avoid these rocks though, because this trailer just is not. Yeah, that's the thing. It's still like super mud here. I do need to be over the right more, but then again, like I say, there's that big nest of rocks. The JBE loaf can tow trailers. What? A JBE loaf? That's what we need. I think the Dan had a high range. I would use it more. Yeah, definitely. As much as the whatchamacallit, the Advanced Special does go pretty well with the KZ GT engine, I do honestly agree that it'd be nice to try a high range. Let's just try and tow this Tayga through since this section is such a trollish beast. Well, I really didn't do well with the turn in there, did I? Thought I would go down the left-hand side. Yeah, it was funny, when I did last week's live stream, I was on about, I was using my mods. I got blue screened like 5 or 10 minutes after I turned the live stream off. So, timed it pretty nicely. Yeah, it's just unnecessarily slow here. The only thing I was thinking the other day, maybe modders might be able to sort out. I'll just read some of these, but most modders are waiting until the memory limit patch. Yeah, true. I don't blame them. We'll say if a modder can make a trailer, like imagine the semi-sideboard, but the flatbed, or the semi-flatbed then, but have no tyres on it, no legs, so it is literally just a flat sheet of steel that we can hook onto the back of our truck with a saddle, and then obviously at some point you can disconnect it and crane it into place. You'd essentially just have a plank of steel then that we could, like I say, I'd bring, say, 6 of them down here and just lay a few over that river. That's the only way I was thinking that maybe modders could help us with, like, the trailer packs. Yeah, just give us, like, various trailers that just end up removing everything until it's a flat piece of steel. Jason Paul Manuel, I don't know why, but I have never got and stuck with the 8 slot. Bloody hell, you're a lucky one then. I've been stuck with that thing near enough every time. Let's get a bit of sunshine on the go. I wish, again, you could just leave it on like that time of day. I think Boy 69, the ball rips with the KZ GT and the high range, the Dan is even lighter. Yeah, true, like the Boar, I don't like its lack of off-roading ability, but I have been ragging around in it here and there, because it is pretty funny, like, it is, it's got the beastie engine, the good set of gearboxes, and it's got quite big tyres, so you can get a pretty decent speed out of it. That'll do. Get this delivered. That's one ticked off the list. What does it want? Oh, bloody hell! I wasn't even looking. I was reading the what I need after 4 metal beam. 12 rolls. Oh God, does that mean I'm going to have to take more beams to that roll factory? How many is that? I'm going to need 6 beams to get 12 rolls. What a beast! I have to look into some alternatives for that. We'll see. Might have a factory with a few stashed away that we can get. Sleds that can be portaged across hard rock ice do exist. True, something. Well, yeah, exactly like sled things. But imagine even this trailer, but if they just removed every bit of metal underneath the legs, all the wheels gone, so it was just one giant plank. I mean, this is probably not the best example, because it's got like that little step deck situation going on. But the sideboard semi-trailers, it'd just end up being a big square, yeah, flat sheet of metal that would be able to lift with the cranes because it'd have little winch points on it. And we could tow them to the place just by, when we select it out of the trailer store, it'd just sort of attach it to our saddle. So it probably would be pretty good. I have to say, the Tayga, I don't know if they have nerfed it a bit, but It doesn't rip through things. I mean, this is a fairly heavy trailer, I'll give it that, and it has got 4 lots of metal beams, but I don't know. It's still an extremely good truck without a doubt. It just feels like they've taken a little bit of the edge off it. The new big Moose that's on console has 50 plus customization options, but I'm not able to enable it because of the memory glitch. Yeah, I mean, that's why, like, there's a few new mods. I've not really reviewed them recently because I tried that red charger thing the other day. I didn't dislike it. I didn't think it was amazing because it wasn't that fast. And then it was just kind of like, well, it doesn't really offer me anything that I can't get from all the other stuff. But it was a good mod, I will say that. Like, it's definitely worth checking out because it is. Like, it was a very good mod. It just, yeah, there wasn't a whole lot I was going to do with it that I couldn't already do with other stuff. TC put out a video, Mudrunner truck, so damn big it can hold a T100 on its back. Can't pack the T100 as it's too wide though. Oh, is that the, I can't remember the name of it, but I have seen a truck that's pretty big. Or maybe it's the T100, I don't know. I need to pay more attention. It does seem weaker. Yeah, exactly. It's just, it used to be an absolute hauling machine, but it's like its engine's just not up to it anymore. It's like I've added the stock engine back in, which I know I haven't, but well, I best not have. I don't certainly know why I would. It'd be a crazy thing to do. Train mod is a worthy competitor for the loaf. I've not used that train mod because it's quite low on the like thumbs up ratings. I think it's only got like 61%, so I was a bit worried it might be glitchy or something. Oh no. I've seen it happening, but I couldn't steer away in time. Just saw that the RAM patch is now off to Sony and Microsoft for approval. Oh, that's good. But, it's up there. Hopefully won't be too long now. Yeah, true. Yeah, that's what she said. Yeah, it would be nice because it's a bit of a shame. Like I say, on my second playthrough, which is like where I like to test mods, I've already got mods that I've kept on there now that are just so I don't have to keep selling them all back every time and then rebuilding them next time. And yeah, once I turn all those back on, it just tells me I've not got room for really anything else. And to be fair, they haven't really added much else. I know they've got them, the Chargers and the Delta and all that, and they're probably good. I'm certainly not knocking them, but I'm not really that bothered about getting them. I want trucks more than anything. Like that thing, I believe it's being called ET, like the one from Mudrunner that I was playing last week. Like, I like that sort of stuff that they've added, but I'm not too fussed about more scouts. I've got me Loaf. He is definitely the only scout I need. And yeah, all the rest really is more trucks. Where's this going then? Right, and to be that's good. There's a little cut through here, I believe. Someone's fence is going to have to. It's their problem. Right, that's them done. So what else we've got? Fuel, concrete blocks, because the good thing is there's a warehouse here that's got some stuff in. Let's go and have a look what that's got in. Tyre fryer? Oh no, sorry man, it just jumped up. I've seen you saying something like hello, I appreciate you joining. Sorry, I just missed the message there. Into the wall is where it went. I don't know what that is with, but sounds like a plan. Not garage, sorry, warehouse, that's what we want. Wrong warehouse, try that one. Yes. Concrete blocks, oh it did want some of them. We're going to need more though. Large pipe, 2 of them, I can get that done. Cargo container, no. Fuel, bit of fuel. Let's just go and raid that warehouse and ram the trailer. Sounds like the plan of the day. I mean, why put this big section in the middle? I'm not going to pay... Oh no. I'm going to say I'm not going to pay any attention to it, but maybe I should. Not every shoe is as insane as the loaf, exactly. Come on, see, like, why? They asked for about 50 different materials to be delivered, which is fine. But then now they're just going to make it awkward as hell to drive around that stupid giant bloody thing in the middle, and I've got nothing to winch to. Oh, I'm in reverse. It's even worse. Do it some welly. Good lad. Let's go. Solo asked about a hardcore mode. I'm not... Well, I did hear there was supposed to be some kind of hardcore situation going on. Where it was like... more stuff would cost you money. And I think you had to pay for fuel and everything. I don't know when that's supposed to be implemented though, maybe phase 4. But to be honest, I'm not really bothered now. Like, if they'd implemented it at the start, I probably would have given it a go. But by now, yeah, I don't really need it to. What was I going to say? I don't know. I don't need it to make me pay for fuel and all that sort of stuff. First, I will try Club shoes. Club shoes are very good. Then I will try iceberg shoes. They are also highly recommended. Then I will try loaf with loaf shoes. It's possible. I've done it. It's sketchy. You can balance one on the roof. I haven't tried packing a loaf on a loaf. I doubt you can. But I'll be honest, I haven't actually tried since I found out I can pack a loaf on like Bruce and the Dolphin and everything. Jason Paul Manuel, dare you to use the Derry in this vid? I can. We can go and get some type of delivery with it. Well, yeah, I don't mind. Like, I probably won't be towing an 8 slot because it'll just be horrifically slow. But yeah, give it a go. Again, have I got to try and... Let's go this way. Drive round boxes in the middle. Solo Cog, thank you Aussie man, thank you ItsMrLoneWolf. No worries dude, was that, oh with the, yeah, the hardcore mode I believe it was, yeah, I think that might be getting implemented, I heard something about it. Right. Concrete blocks, we need them, don't we? Yeah. 6. Large pipe. We can get 1. It's a bit of a shame. Fuel, we need fuel. Let's get 2 of them, let's just do that. Sort some things out. Now what? So it's probably something just on the edge of that trailer, it hooks on a lot of things. All those boxes and everything that kind of attach along it. They're, yeah, a bit of a pain. Cannot pack the loaf on loaf. I've not tried it done yet though. True. Yeah, that's the thing, I'm not sure. Unless, I don't know. Maybe if you had a trailer on the loaf, so it'll kind of offer the packing option. But yeah, I certainly wouldn't be holding my breath for it, because I'm not sure if it'll let the scouts do it. Can't be bothered watching, bro. You got my like next vid, but too late. Okay, well cheers man. Whatever, I appreciate the like. Tyre fryer, there is a hardcore mode confirmed. The guys who do this already have the money. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. If they're gonna like charge you like for fuel and all that sort of stuff. I can't remember if they were gonna do the thing where they charge you for or you're not allowed to change the time of day and that. But yeah, I don't know. It's a bit late now. It doesn't really bother me. Don has a really good roof rack. Has that got a 300 roof rack as well? I mean, it's stuff, yeah, like the Tatrin, really. You'd think that'd have a 300 roof rack, but that's only got 150. I mean, again, that's half the reason I take the loaf. It's light enough to not really hold you back. It's got a big roof rack, and it's still good enough that, like, I've not been able to really flip anything using a Don, for example. The Don is light, but it's not as good as the loaf for trying to flip trucks or anything. Probably get this here and then maybe switch to a different truck. Usually watch all video, bro. See next one, sir. Yeah, well, no worries, man. I appreciate you joining while you have. Come on, man. How am I beached this time and I wasn't last time? Yeah, we're gonna have to change to something else pretty soon. Probably just get a smaller trailer. It's gonna be more runs, but this thing's just gonna make every run pain in the arse. There we go. Anyone realise he hasn't used Pi yet? Yeah, true. It's pretty rare. Well, I was trying to get this thing fast enough to where it could use high. Not going too well with the old 8 slot. Try going around this way this time. I still think this is a bit of a stupidly tight thing for no reason. I think Don is lightest in the game, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Oh, what the hell's another square of something? Can I ram that out of the way? We'll try that in a sec. 2 of them done. 1 pipe, where's me? Yeah, concrete blocks. So we need another pipe. 4 fuel. Concrete blocks. Where do I get them buggers from? What have I got in my cargo creation zone? Let's go and have a look. Zone 3, yeah, what have we got in this one? Yeah, just large pipe. Oh, there's 4 fuel. I think that's, yeah, I need 4 fuel, so fair enough. Got another large pipe in there, so that'll sort them out. So the main one I need is concrete blocks and then metal rolls. So where's cargo creation zone 1? Concrete blocks 4. Yep, so we can go there. And then metal beams, which I'm going to need to turn into rolls. Fair enough. And then the other thing I wanted to check. Not that warehouse. What's that got? Oh, metal rolls 4. So I still need another 8. Fair enough. Well, I know a few places to go. Might leave this here for a bit. Let's go and try someone else. Oh yeah, somebody was saying it does actually work now. I appreciate it. I can't remember who said it, but if you go onto Garage and press, what was it, R3, and then click X, it does actually work for me now. Somebody told me about it ages ago, and I genuinely did try it, and it did not work for... It just didn't work, but yeah, it does. So, again, whoever it was, I appreciate you letting me know what we... the dairy, where the bloody hell is that thing? I'd assume nearer the bottom, because I don't really drive it a lot, and then we will be driving Dan as well, definitely. I can't drive that damn 8 slot either. Yeah, it's like I want to because it's an 8 slot and it makes like you can deliver more stuff, but it just ends up being there it is, more hassle than it's worth. Fuel is mid-right on the map. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I know where the I remember what I had to do a fuel run somewhere, maybe to the farm. We got everything good on this. Yeah, high range. I assume it's not got suspension. That'll do. It's as good as it's gonna get. Got some daylight. Ooh, one more. Right, we'll see. We'll even give it a normal trailer, so it can't even complain. That step deck's 5, isn't it? Yeah, so it doesn't matter. If it was 6, it would have been pretty nice. Yeah, that's like the trailer like that, and just have everything removed off it, so it's just a flat plank. It'd probably be pretty handy. Concrete blocks. Where were they? At the train station, I believe, weren't they? Like I say, I wish this was a bit better, because I do like it. It's a nice big beefy truck. It's got rear steer. Got a pretty bloody good horn. Happy birthday, Oz. Oh, is it your birthday, man? Happy birthday, dude. So, yeah, pretty cool. What we in March? You might have already said, oh, sorry, but yeah, how old are you today, dude? I know, it seems to accelerate, that's what I've noticed. Like, it took a long time to get to like 18, from then on, it just went crazy. See, like now, the Derry's fine, because it's not really got any weight or anything. It's pretty nice to drive. Derry isn't the Hasselhoff. It sounds good, at least, see, like, couldn't even make it up there with an empty trailer. But at the end, it lagged down and only fuel, yeah, exactly, which it's got a decent amount of fuel on it. Fox CRF has got a mod out there for this. It just has to make it on consoles. Yeah, true, that would be cool, because he seems to get the whole, like, the big, meaty, heavy vehicles. He does well with the twin steer and the iceberg as well. So, yeah, I want to go to the railway. We'll see how this cuts through this little bit of lake. We'll get the concrete blocks sorted. Oh, here he is. Fox CRF 450 rider. How's it going, dude? Yeah, I must admit, I think that'll be a good derry. Like I said, I want to like this. It's not like I automatically hate it. I just hate how quick it is to throw in the towel. I'm not sure how long it'll be now until we get Phase 4. When did this game first come out? Was it like the 28th of April, I believe? So, what are we on, March? Yeah, so there's only about just over a month until it's been out for a year. I have to say though, I've squeezed a lot of hours out of it. And I genuinely, like, I still do enjoy playing it. I mean, I've got a few other games on my PlayStation, but I do like playing this a lot. Because mods are good, yeah, they are. You can literally put a loaf in the train mod. You need to check it out, I must admit. That's just made things better. Michael J. Kozak. Hi, how's it going, dude? Nice to have you joining us on the old stream. It's like a front bumper. So even like empty trailer and only just a normal trailer, this thing is seriously not liking it. I know I can go, yeah, low range diffs on it. It's just going to be so slow because it's low range diffs on. Which I don't fully hold the derry responsible in this situation. This bit is just overly needlessly slow and trollish, but still. I mean, yeah, bits like that, I suppose, while I'm live streaming, they kind of work well, because I can just kind of read comments while it's just doing its own thing, driving forward. I'm on derry. See, now it should be nailing through the gears. Again, they look so much better when you watch videos of them on YouTube. They're pulling some heavy stuff around like it's nothing. Gutless, as Mr. Lone Wolf would say about the derry. Yeah, I don't know what you're on about, but I do. You are right about me saying the derry is gutless. Right, what do we got here? Concrete blocks, we do need some of them, don't we? Yeah, 4. Oh, that works out pretty nice. 4, what else do we need? Fuel. Do I need anything else from here afterwards? Well, I don't know, we'll take the fuel. Probably end up having to go somewhere for bloody one, but it is what it is. And half an engine. Sorry, I think I keep missing the first half of some of these comments. Where are we going? Oh no, back to there, innit? Oh yeah, let's cut up there, that'll do. Crazy Borg, well hello there, how's it going, dude? Fox CRF 450 rider, there's a thing called Max Delta Angel, I think. In the engine file, it controls how fast the wheels can accelerate. I confirmed with the devs that it should be typing the next bit. Oh, we've got tree stumps. Here we go, let's try and weave through them. The derry does not like going through tree stumps. It's going to be that one that will get me. Come on. Good thing is, it's got rear steer. Oh no. So it begins. Again, just needless tree stumps. It's broken. Oh, what, is that on the derry maybe? Is that what you... That wouldn't surprise me. Something definitely feels off with it. I can confirm train is glitchy fun. I mean, look at it, alright. I wasn't high, but still. It's only a normal trailer. Not game breaking, just a bit weird though. Cool, man. I mean, I'll probably try it out on one of my other playthroughs, like maybe my third playthrough, so at least if it breaks it, then I've not really got a lot done on that one. Yay, the dairy. Oh, what fun it is to own a dairy. I mean, seriously. My my dairy would wheelie up that if you wanted to. Exactly, that's what we need. Nothing wrong with a wheelie dairy. I'm surprised it's making it. Yeah, true, to a degree. I mean, it's had to go low range stiffs on, but yeah. I mean, imagine if I brought the 8 slot. Christ, I'd have to send out a rescue truck. See, I'd love now to try get it into high, but it's just not. I've got a hope in hell. Oh god. I think we've only got to get up there, and it's kind of downhill, thankfully. What's going on down there? Some kind of logging station. Not sure if that one shows up or not. Trenton Airs, damn that's sad. Yeah, exactly, like for what should be the flagship truck of the game, or one of them. An advanced special gearbox might actually be better for this. Yeah, I get what you mean, it's still going to be slow in the long run, but yeah, I do get where you're coming from with that. Just a better engine, so it can actually have enough power. I mean, maybe it is worth shaving a bit of the weight off. I think it is pretty heavy. And I do like a nice weighty vehicle. That's one reason I would like this, because it's got a nice bit of weight to it, but it's too much for its own good. Jason Paul manual, yeah, but with an extra gear, yeah, exactly. Oh my god. First sign of a hill and it's just like, nope. Hey Foxy RF, love your mods, great work. Yeah, it's got some bloody good mods. I think all of them. The only one I've not tried yet, because I keep having to turn different things off, but I'd like to, is the White Western Star mod that he's made. And what was the other one? There was something else as well. I've got them downloaded. I just need to... Well, in fact, I suppose I could do... Yeah, I'll probably try them on my third playthrough, actually. I sort of forget about that. I'll probably need to try a few mods on that, because like I said, I need to delete mods on my second playthrough in order to get more, which is a bit of a pain. The Derry don't need a diff lock. A Bible on the dashboard would be available, or should be available, true, something. Say some Hail Marys and it goes faster. I'll do it. Oh my god. Really? Yeah, it needs something. But along the roads, great. But let's be honest, in real life this thing is far more than just a road hauling thing. Built to, yeah, hold tanks across rougher terrain than this. I mean, that's the problem as well, with grip in a way. Probably benefit quite a lot from some like special tyres, like the ones on the P16 or the ones that we've just got on that P512. But we did it. Next up, I might have to get Dan out or something. He is definitely underutilised. It's a badass in real life, yeah, exactly. Fox Rider, thanks. No man, your mods, they're good. Cheers for making them available for us. Yeah, I watched one of these tow line. There was a truck that had flipped on some road, and this just towed it off the road while it was still on its side, and just dragged it along like it was nothing. It didn't even sound like it was trying. Whereas, yeah, this thing taps out. It's one of the first things really in the game as far as like how quick various trucks throwing the towel. This one doesn't take a lot. So that's them done. We need 1 large pipe, 3 fuel, 12 rolls. You know what, we'll go and get the pipe quickly, because then that's done. And I think that takes 4 slots anyway, so it's going to pretty much be a run on its own. Wisconsin. Yeah. Trip 311, yeah. What? Now what am I stuck on? Is it these steps? Maybe they're hooked on that concrete. Either way, this thing's got no guts to wrestle its way out of there. Yeah, this is Wisconsin, what is it, Black Badger Lake. Which, originally, views-wise and everything, sort of was my favourite map, but I'm going off it more and more with these sections. And again, this dairy really doesn't help the situation, but we'll get in a bit of gameplay. At least these pipes are only just over here, so not a lot. I'm bullying an Apache with a train. Yeah, that's another, like, then the Apaches are just a bit of, well, a pretty major disappointment. Definitely not worth getting. So, I mean, why is this just so horrifically bad? It is sad. Definitely very poop when he sees a waterhole and the load can kick the moon in his ass, exactly. It was like the only time I ever got this up the hills, or one hill, in the quarry was thanks to a loaf. Without the loaf, this thing just not a chance, and I gave it plenty of chances. Not bullying, teaching. They can be the same thing sometimes. Well, these days, I think teachers have probably got to be careful what they do. Back in my day, as they say. Well, I got smacked by a few teachers, which was after smacking was kind of banned, but probably good for me in the long run. Nothing stops a train, it flings everything out of the way, unless a solid object. Sounds pretty good. Well, yeah, in that case, I'll have to give it a go, really. It'd be rude not to. Damn in no mud. With this thing, yeah, it's like practically just a dirty road and it's like dire. I mean, it's only made it about as far as 3rd gear tonight. That's it. Get him high. Bloody hell, it actually did. Can you suggest an easy way to get to rank 20 in SnowRunner? There's contests. There's one on Drowned Lands called the cargo container contest or something, or container delivery contest. From the railway station to the sawmill, you've got to take a cargo container. With the right trucks, you can do it easily in less than 3 minutes. Take like the Taygo with a sideboard on, and then when you get to there, recover back to the garage, drive back to the train station and repeat it, and you get about 500 XP each time. There might even be some other contests that are quicker now. I'll have to check with the newer maps. But that one on Drowned Lands is definitely a quick one. Like I flew up the levels doing that. And you make a nice bit of money. It's pretty quick for making money too. This thing literally can't even drive out of that. Yeah, it's quite a nice one. You make, I think it's about 5,700. And repeating it, you're doing it about every 3.5, 4 minutes. So every hour you're making like 80 to 100 grand and going up a fair amount of levels. Well, again, obviously, like the higher the level you are, the slower it'll level up, but you'll still make some pretty decent XP on that. Thank you. Prime movers and physical mechanics class and power engineering. True, I wish I'd done something in like more like engineering instead. Like say, when I stayed on at school and did like maths, chemistry, physics, and business. Some of it, I liked chemistry, that was good, and physics. Maths was boring. Business studies was alright. But yeah, they didn't really, I don't know. Looking back, I think it would have been better to do something that's a little bit more hands-on. All tasks in Wisconsin have good payouts and XP. Yeah, they do, to be fair. Like, yeah, grinding some missions on Wisconsin isn't a bad idea. Some of the missions are a little bit cheap. Not compared to like the first maps. If you're talking like Michigan, stuff like that pays out practically nothing. So, what do we need left? Metal rolls, 12. And fuel. We need 3 fuel. Is the fuel over here? I think there might have been. Tyre fryer on a mod card. Don't know the name now. You can get from level 1 to 30 in a second. Yeah, I'm not sure which one on that one. I don't have Wisconsin. I didn't buy the DLC. Well, in that case, yeah, the Drowned Lands will definitely go pretty well. No, I don't want to look at that one. Oh no, sorry, yeah, cargo creation saying 3 in it. Yeah, so we have got fuel there, so I can... That'll sort the fuel, and then metal rolls. There's definitely no metal rolls there. I mean, I can just take a load of metal beams to the metal roll factory. I might end up, to be honest, having to do that. The only other one I was thinking... Where is it on this list? Not that warehouse. Where's the other one? Is it that one? Yeah. How many metal rolls has that got? 4, so that'd take us down to 8. So I might go and get them, you know. Might go and get them with Dan. Metal rolls, they only take up 1 slot, don't they? So I'd only need... Yeah. Let's do it. We'll take Dan there, get that, and then I only need 4 lots of metal beams, which I could maybe do a road train to the metal rolls factory, and we'll get some of them traded over. And then that's that one done, and then yeah, I don't know, we could jump on a different map, go and do some logging or something. I do quite like the logging. I'm not keen on the medium logging trailers and stuff, but apart from that, I do quite like the logging. Oh. Here he is. That was one of them anyway. I think this was the one that Loaf gifted me for free. What a goddamn professional. He's good like that. I just won't put one on, and then the trailer store choose it for me. Do you know what? No, sod it. Stay there now. As I think it solves a lot of drivability issues in this game. Also, with all the log glitches. Oh, is that some patch or something? Could take this one, yeah. What? Oh, in the way, it's because it's near to that crane leg thing. What's that? It's a bit annoying how it keeps doing that. There's clearly enough room. I'm waiting until the patch before I update or publish anything new. Yeah, true, I don't blame you, because I think you sort of have to update it each time, don't you? But the mods for now, they're yeah, definitely good. The A's of Iceberg is definitely one of my favourites, just because it's like enjoyment mode in the Iceberg. I still don't think it feels overpowered in terms of it doesn't feel unrealistic. It just feels, yeah, like it's got a great amount of power. It's just fun. It ploughs through things, lets you get on with it. Let's bring a blue loaf. And it's just good. But it's still damageable. It is flippable, etc. It's still subject to the game's rules and everything, but it's just good at ignoring a lot of things like the super mud. Downvotes on my mods suck because it's not my fault. Yeah, true, I don't think I've downvoted any mod, to be honest. Like, I don't. Some people are just very keen to downvote stuff, even when you see like loads of, you know, every single mod has been downvoted, and it's like some people. It's the same with YouTube videos, isn't it? Though you see some videos, and it's like they've, I don't know, they've not lied in the title. The video is exactly what it said it was going to be, and then people just dislike it, and it's like it is what it is. Some people are just over keen on them kind of things. Like I said, I wouldn't down. The only time I'd downvote something if it was glitching and breaking something, you know, to try and warn people there's something wrong with it. But other than that, it's like even mods that I've not enjoyed and I don't like, I've upvoted them because it's like it's still someone's gone to their time and effort and everything to, yeah, to make it. And as long as it is what they said it is, it was like that tank mod. It wasn't amazing, but you know, it is what it is. They said it was a tank. I didn't lie or anything, so. Jason Paul Manuel, was fun watching, but I gotta go. I appreciate it, dude. Thanks for joining us. Let's see how this goes through. Oh no. Well, I'm really not liking it, is it? I think that section I've just kind of got the nose through is extra trollish. Then it calms down a bit about halfway through the river, but then it gets trollish again on the other side. But it made more fun to gain the level, so I would do that. Well, this section isn't going amazing for Dan, if I'm honest. But I do know he is a good truck. I just know this section is ridiculous. Neil Chastain, cool. Trent and Ayres, hands on fire, peace out. Come on. Oh god, what are we on now? Yes, that'll do. Oh, the damp's not that bad on fuel, actually. I mean, I brought a loaf anyway for spares and repairs and that, but yeah, we probably will have enough. Getting higher, we are going to have to cut through the farm, sadly, but I suppose we'll let it appear once. As long as I stick to the road section, it's not going to be rapid, but at least I have got high-low in this, so takes a few minutes to get through here, but not the end of the world. DK slide, that section is rough, yeah. I tell you, this got through that first little bit pretty nicely, still in high as well, which is pretty good. It's not bad actually. Good for Dan. What a legend. Totally random, but I've always wanted to visit the UK. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some nice spots. I mean, we haven't got beaches and that, you know, like to see the Australian beaches and stuff, but I don't know. Some cool things to do, some nice beaches. To be honest, I'd say more like we haven't. Some beaches are nice, but they're not going to be world-class beaches, really, because we just haven't got the weather for the nice seaside and everything. I don't know. We've got a lot of like just countryside, all looks pretty good. I like living in the countryside. I certainly wouldn't like. It's mad. In London, you got flats that are like millions for probably the size flat I live in now. And it's just like, even if I was a billionaire, I just would not want to live in London. I like it in the middle of nowhere. Disaster Piece 78. How's it going, Mr. Lone Wolf? Not bad, man. How are you going, dude? I appreciate you joining us. John Denard. What's up, Mr. Lone Wolf? Greetings from North Carolina. How's it going, dude? So funny, I'd like to, yeah, visit America at some point. But I don't know where. I wouldn't want to go, like, I don't know, New York and that I'm not really interested in anymore. It would, funny enough, be somewhere like, yeah, North Carolina, Alabama, all that sort of stuff, kind of out in the sticks. America kind of would be quite nice to see, I reckon. Quite nice to live. I've never been abroad officially. I've been to different places in the UK, but I've never been, yeah, never been abroad. Never had a passport. I can't remember, I said it a while ago, that when I was a kid, my mum got E. coli poisoning. She was in hospital, and then I had to stay with my grandma. It's a bit of a... Not my grandma and granddad that lived below me, like my real dad's parents. And my grandma, she was a bit of a bitch, but at some point there was some plan to basically kidnap me and take me to Italy, because I've got cousins in Italy. And, yeah, apparently there was like the plane tickets and everything bought, but then my dad came to pick me up from school, and the head teacher, who was a bitch as well, she didn't really like me, because Dave was a maniac at school, because he was like ADHD before they'd really described ADHD, so they thought he was just a bit mental. And but yeah, she stopped them taking me, and apparently they were going to take me to Italy. So the story goes. So, nearly my first time abroad was getting kidnapped. Good times. A lot of times to be alive, the 90s or. NC has the beach and mountains, so it's a good state as far as scenery. Yeah, true, exactly. It's just North Carolina. It reminds me, I like, I know it's random, but I like the film Days of Thunder. I like NASCAR. I don't watch any NASCAR particularly, but I don't know. Not necessarily I like NASCAR, I don't know. There's something about that style of life that I would like. When you watch the film NASCAR, Days of Thunder, Harry Hogg's farm, that'd suit me. What a film. Days of Thunder, that's probably my favourite film. I can quote lines from that and everything. That is the proper way to talk to a race car. What's he say when Harry Hogg says, I'm going to give you an engine, lower to the ground, an extra big oil pan and cut the wind from underneath you. That'll give you 30, 40 more horsepower. I'm going to give you a fuel line that can hold an extra gallon of gas. I'm going to shave half an inch off you and shape you like a bullet. And then I'll get you primed, painted and weighed, and you'll be ready to go out on that racetrack. You hear me? You're going to be perfect. And then inspirational 80s, 90s action music kicks in, and he builds a beast. That's everything you need from a film. Robbins racing, dropping the hammers, scary turn 4s. Yeah, it's a good film. It's a great film, in fact. John Denard, what's up, fellow North Carolinas? What's up, John Denard? Aussie man, maybe your teacher figured if she has to enjoy British weather, you darn sure are going to be made to do so as well. Oh no, wait. Oh yeah, we are going the right way, aren't we? Do you know what though? When I was a kid, like in the 90s, the summers were like beautiful. The summers were proper summers, like just every week or two, probably more like every 2 weeks, you get like a thunderstorm roll across for a few hours, and then it'd just be pure sunny again, like all summer. The winters there was like snow, but I mean I know there's all this global warming bollocks. They're hyping it up a lot. It goes in cycles. The sun goes through cycles as well, like 11-year cycles of heating and cooling, etc. And it's kind of changing back over now. I guarantee you, they've been saying global warming for the last 5-10 years. They'll change to global cooling soon. I'll put money on it. Back in the 70s they were saying the same, global cooling. Yeah, like a lot of the oil companies are building all these new windmills and solar panels. So green energy isn't a bad thing. I'm not knocking green energy. I'm just sort of saying that, yeah, we're not all about to die. Like, we're just not. Ice ages have happened in the past way before we ever had an industrial revolution, and it was all good. But yeah, in the long run, I mean, nothing wrong with green energy. I've got no problem with it. Even all the cars they're building as well. There's nothing will ever replace the sound of like a V8 or a V10 and all that. It just won't. But yeah, they can make rapid cars and all sorts of good stuff with this new electric bollocks. So one day I'll probably give it a go. A bit expensive at the minute, but well, so far, done pretty uneventful going through the farm. It was not too bad. I think I did end up winching to a few things, but it's just personal choice. It's easier. Have you ever heard of Illinois? I have, yeah. I'll be honest, like, I could probably roughly point towards it on a map of America, but I probably wouldn't get it, but I probably wouldn't be too far off. Like, there's a few states that I reckon would completely catch me out, but I roughly know where. Which, to be fair, it's about the same with my country. Like, you got different counties, so we're kind of like a shrunken down version where, yeah, you got like Leicestershire, Northamptonshire, Lincolnshire, Yorkshire. London is technically in a county called Londonshire, apparently. Could we go around that way, or is it worth? It might be worth it. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, and but obviously they're a lot smaller on scale. Like, one of your states is probably the size of England. I have the same feeling. I've missed what I was about. I hear a lot of Illinois from the first 48. What's the first 48? Is that states? Hours? Chicago is in Illinois. Oh yeah, and I think I roughly know where Chicago is. But like I say, yeah, I know most of the places in England, but I probably couldn't just point to all of them. Do it, Dan. Get your nose up that hill. Look at the loaf. Leaning like a professional. Oh yeah, we're getting metal rolls from here, aren't we? Happy days. What else we got? No, nothing I need. Illinois is in the Midwest. President Lincoln is buried here. Oh, I didn't know that. I knew it was probably, yeah, Midwest would have been my rough approximation. Aussie man, Worcestershire. Yeah, I'm trying to think, do I live far from Worcestershire or not? I don't think I've lived silly far from there. I've definitely been there before. I don't know how far away I live from there though. I don't know, 50, 100 miles maybe. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I have been there. It's Worcestershire. Might be, I'm sure there's a theme park there. I don't think it's Alton Towers, but it could be. Or if not, it might be that other one. I can't remember what it's called though. I keep thinking of America Land. I don't know why. I know it's not America Land. But it's something like that. American Adventure. That's what I think it is. See? It's not as crazy as I first sounded. Yeah, I think it was American Adventure. That was a brick point. Well, what we've got to do is it might be quicker just to, yeah, cut across. Most definitely. Yeah, let's cut back when we get to here. Down to there. Job's a good one. Why no OP mods? What do you mean, why have I not got any, or is there no... There's no insane OP mod. The thing is though, there's been a few mods that go pretty fast. Like, I was interested to see what happens when you can go fast. But the mechanics of this game don't really benefit it that much. Like, it behaves a bit weird, so... I think for the most part, just a nice, sort of healthy, powerful mod is been pretty good. Gets the job done. Like, yeah, that Ace of Iceberg is kind of like the right level of it's good, but it doesn't feel broken. But it just lets you get on with the mission for the most part. You can still smash it to pieces in the end if you abuse it and all that, but yeah, it's just, it works out pretty nice. And yeah, the twice twin steer. I need to drive out a bit more, to be honest. I've got it in my head that I tip a lot in the twin steer, but the twice twin steer is weighted better, so I need to get it out of my head, but it'll bite me. Oh, I'm sure there is another expression. People are eager to bury there as well. Oh, ex-president, maybe. or Worcestershire sauce. A lot of Americans call it like Worcestershire, wouldn't they? Or like when you hear them pronounce, yeah, Northamptonshire, they'd be like Northamptonshire, which sounds more like we're out straight out of Lord of the Rings or something. But it does look like Shire. Like in Leicestershire, there's a shopping centre called the Shires. So I mean, back in the day, they probably were called like, you know, the Shire of Leicester and the Shire of Northampton or whatever. But yeah, it's more pronounced Shire these days. I know you're not using mods at the moment, but have you given the electric truck pack out? Very good truck. No, do you know what? I need to download them though. I couldn't find them, but I think they are back on my list. I think I've seen them earlier, and I would like to try them out because I've heard of good things about them. The train is the fastest thing, faster than the Twice Twin Steer if you can keep it on the ice. Sure, I'll have to grab that at some point and have a little go. It was more the amount or lack of upvotes that it had that was worrying me a little bit. I run the Cat tyres on the Twice Twin Steer and it's pretty stable. Yeah, I must admit, I have drove the Twice Twin Steer and it's a hell of a lot more stable than the normal one. And yeah, I do need to use it more really. Although I think at the minute, isn't the Twice Twin Steer missing again unless it's been added back? And yeah, it's good to see that mod as well. From Mudrunner, that E7310 thing. Well, it's called something else now, like the, can't remember, Gaz 435 or something. Well, while I've been chatting along, Dan has been doing pretty well. He has a pretty nice truck on this map. A little bit iffy through like that river section or whatever, but apart from that, gee, I swear I was turning the hard right for like 3 seconds before we even got near that one. Some delayed response, but it got there in the end. Trenton Ayres, hands on fire. Hey Mr. Lone Wolf, are you glad you don't have to use your internet to work with your mods offline? Oh, do you... So you can use them offline now. Last I heard, someone couldn't use them when they're offline, but that's pretty cool if you can. For the most part, I'd say I've sort of not noticed, because it's just sort of... my internet has been on, I haven't really had many issues with it. I got tired of returning trailers and now just take Twice Twin Steers everywhere. Yeah, exactly. Well, the other option is just delete the trailers. But yeah, I know what you mean. It's you get a mission done and then it's like, oh crap, yeah, I've got to return everything now, which in some cases nearly doubles the mission really. Yes, been in for console recheck for 9 days, I think. Oh, is that, yeah, with the Twice Twin Steer? No, that's sound, man. I'll grab it when it's back. It should, hopefully, when it comes back, just load back up on my second playthrough. So, yeah, I'll be giving that a go. If the Twin Steer had the chassis flex that Dan does, it wouldn't tip as much. Maybe, yeah, I know what you mean. It is pretty, like, long and rigid. Definitely what she said, but yeah, there isn't really much give to it. It kind of just bounce and flop its way over. But, oh, not flop, but yeah, just because it is like there's no give in it, it sort of bounces and flings itself over. Rocking the Dan, what a solid truck and a horse, exactly. Yeah, Dan is a beast, like he is an enjoyable truck to be fair. And of course, the goddamn horse. He deserves it, he's earned it. That bridge supposed to have a little lip on it. Oh my god, I literally was not even looking. Nailed it. Well, we're all good. Oh no, we're not. Derek Lacavio, I said that right. Hello Mr. Lone Wolf, how are you? I'm good man, how are you doing? I don't know if that's got the autonomous on or not, but we might have to get a loaf to get us out. The thing I would like to do before I start the loaf is just get his snorkel out of the water. And then we'll go in for the rescue. Oof, exactly. Might be enough. See? What a horse. The Dan can't drive out there, but the loaf can for some reason. Well, I'm going to have to bring a crane down at some point, but see if we can actually rescue the Dan. You see what I mean? See why you just bring a horse with you? Like, people talking about hardcore mode. The loaf is easy mode. Well, I may as well go and bring a truck. Where did I leave the Azov? Oh, it's over there anyway. Well, yeah, it's going to have to be summer. Oh, he's here already. That's not bad. We'll be there in a few minutes. Did I call that? No, I don't really do it. I just wasn't. What was I looking at? I was saying something. Oh, yeah, I tried to look round. Like, the bridge was, like, built, but it was, like, lifting up off the ground. So there was, like, a lip. And I sort of turned the camera around to look at it. Didn't straighten my Dan in time and just flew off. It's all good, though. Again, I don't mind, though. Doing little rescue things like this, I'm fine with. To be fair, this mission's been pretty nice to me so far. So, a little bit of craning and that. That's why I don't mind, to a degree, kind of... You beast. Yeah, when I crash and damage my trucks, I don't mind, because I sort of enjoy the whole damage mechanic situation. I was just about to ask what I missed. Me crashing. That's about all you missed. If you, well, unless you've seen it. Should have known there would be a professional pulling a Dan out of the river. Exactly. He just... It's his job. He knows what he's doing. And he does it well. Get a bit of fuel for the old dolphin. Your Dan doesn't seem to float. Weird. Mine floats like a balloon. I'm not sure if that really would have been enough for it to float anyway, but I can't remember. No, because it used to be a pretty good submarine truck. Or did the back of him float? I think the back used to float. I've not tried it for a while, to be honest. That truck looked like Dr. Octopus. Dr. Dolphin, this one. Hello from Cleveland, Ohio. Damon McFarland. How's it going, dude? Appreciate you joining us for the old stream. Trenton Ayres, goddamn horse of a vehicle. Everyone needs to get themselves a loaf. Exactly. Like, rule 1 in the old snow runner handbook. Rule 1, get yourself a goddamn horse of a vehicle, because... Well, yeah. Like I said, all he needs is a crane. Can't believe it denied my loaf of crane, but... He had one of them. Could have repacked the Dan on his own. I could do, I'm not going to, because it'd be too long and drawn out in a live stream, but I would be willing to if I was on my own. Park that trailer that Dan's got next to the bridge, and I could just use the loaf to nudge the metal rolls onto the bridge, push them off the side of the bridge and back into the trailer, but it would take me like half an hour, and yeah, it's not really, not worth it. It was like last week when I flipped one of those Maz 435 things. I could have gone for a loaf rescue, but it could end up taking half an hour. And I don't really want to do a live stream like just that long doing that. It could be 2 minutes. With most trips I kind of know how easy it'll be, but yeah. But I'll bet money I could flip one with a loaf. That's what I'm... he's still got his 100% rescue record. But yeah, I can just kind of, when I'm on my own doing it at my own time, I can wait half an hour doing an unnecessary rescue and then edit out 28 minutes, stick it in the video. The back floated really bad in the swamp when I was using it with a ramp flatbed. Yeah, I think the back did used to float for me as well. I don't know when you've got a crane on it, and I've not tried a weight distribution loaf either. But I am just curious about something, and I need to know. Just see if I can get my loaf back on the trailer by jumping off the bridge. See, look, there's like a big lip, like the bridge is sitting higher, but I'll just go back here and show you what made me crash. Yeah, look, the bridge isn't meeting the floor, so there's like a bump you got to get up. And as I looked back at that, what a goddamn professional. I mean, look at him go. Why wouldn't you get a loaf? Well, I don't know if his crane legs it. Gonna just sit over the side anyway, so. first. Aussie man, the mods are still waiting on the subloaf and the hobberloaf. True. These are things we probably do need in our lives, to be fair. I think we have a subloaf with Dolphin. True, the Dan is a very good submarine truck. He was like the OG submarine, that one. I think that's when I started liking him more, towards the end of the review, when he was able to swim, like with just his snorkel poking out. It's pretty respectful. I do a lot of riding four-wheelers in South Dakota. There I normally... Oh, there is normally pretty big bridge gaps from the ground to where the bridge starts. Beast. Oh, is that? I see what you're saying. So, it's pretty normal stuff. I've not been ripped off, not been conned out of a bridge ramp. Well, good for Dolphin. You did a pretty good ride. Don't you dare! What the hell is that metal roll think it's doing? What an animal! Look at it! Where are you going? Just to make my life more difficult. Mark himself, yo, what's up man, how's it going dude? I mean, what kind of dickhead of a metal roll is that? Attempt 2. How dare it upstage my little celebration. You watch now. It'll explode or something. Oh yes, it worked. And we're away again. Ground gets washed out around bridge because water runoffs. True. Runaway roll, exactly. What a cheeky little beast. Surely doesn't want to be turned into metal beams. Oh no, we're not turning these ones into beams, are we? Turning these ones into cash. Cash money. And then we're going to go and get 4 metal beams, turn them into rolls. Yeah, that'd be odd. It means we're going to have to go through the farm again. Beast. What are you doing, Dan? He's getting a right drift on the go then. Let's just back up. Not make life too difficult for ourselves. Mark himself, goddamn professional live streams. Exactly. Gotta have a horse with us. He's earned it. It's your boy, Bad Kitty Will. Hi, how's it going, dude? I hope I said that right. Again, it snaps everyone's name like in half, so. Yeah, we need to get used to it. We're going to get a Dave story. Oh god, what do we got on the Dave story pile? Or any stories. My brother was around earlier, Adam. I was talking to him about stuff. There's some things that it's just hard to explain as well. Well, not hard to explain, it's going to need a lot of context adding to it. Oh god, what has Dave done? That's the thing, what hasn't Dave done? I can remember lots. It's remembering whether I've said it already or not is one thing. Let me have a think. I'll have a think. I'll come up with something. Something will spring to mind in a minute. It's getting a bit crowded in this place. Oh yeah, we need 3 fuel. So let's go and get some fuel, get that done. Out of the way trailer. And then, yeah, then we'll go and get the metal beams. Close. We made it, what a beast. Came good when I needed him to. Can I get a shout out? Play SnowRunner. You can. It's your boy, Bad Kitty Will. There is a shout out. I appreciate you joining. Thanks for tagging along for the old live stream. Do you ever watch your own videos over? Sometimes. More... It depends really. Like, there's certain bits I want to listen to Like, was the volume too loud, too quiet, if I added a bit of music in. So yeah, not always, but I used to watch them through as I was editing them, but it was just taking so much time. Yeah, there was some days, because I was slower at editing back then as well, it was taking like, you know, 16 to 18 hours of editing, and it was like pretty much wake up, start editing, go sleep, start again. So but yeah, not always, but I do watch through some of them. I haven't really with the live streams so far, because yeah, pretty long. Well, I have watched through bits of it. I did watch through the first one I did. I watched through, not all of it, but a pretty big chunk of it. It's your boy, Bad Kitty Will. Is that D-Will? Or Dwill? Tin Man. Hey, it's Mr. Lone Wolf. Fun Michigan. Could go and have a look on Michigan afterwards. Just call me Bad Kid. Cool, man. Well, shout out to Bad Kid. Let's get a bit of sunshine on the go. Don't like with these gloomy nights. Again, the maps look so nice, it just looks better when it's sunny. Not sure if they'll ever implement it, but active snow would be pretty good. You know, if you got onto it and it was snowing, and it slowly got more snowy, that would be pretty cool, but probably a bit of a ways off for that yet. Load Toad 84, howdy from Texas, y'all. How's it going, dude? Tin Man from Michigan. Oh, you're from Michigan. Yeah, Michigan. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool as well. Seen, I know there's Michigan Speedway, is it? For the NASCAR and that. Probably be a pretty cool place to live. Some good old engine noises on the go there. Yeah, somebody said the other week, the reason I must have had my engine sounds turned down was from when I tested that, what was it, Frogs mod, that SXS thing. And he's right, I reckon I did turn it down then, and then I forgot to turn them back up. Because it was confusing me for a while, like why the hell would I turn the engine noises down? If anything, I wanted to turn them up. Getting your job done. Gotta do it. Oh yeah, we're getting fuel, aren't we? 3 of them beasts. Is there any? I doubt there is. No, is there any metal beams on the other side? I bet there isn't. But now it's crossed my mind, I need to know. No. Oh well. We'll take these. Let's risk it through the lake bit. I hate fog on flooded foothills, yeah. Flooded drowned lands, pretty much about the same thing. Yeah, it's gone over the top on there, and it does just make it a bit more of a gloomy, boring feel. I mean, that's what Mudrunner was like for a lot of it. It was, but I could understand more with the. I think the fog was to help them not have to render as much of the map, which obviously being a smaller game, you know, less memory or whatever on the computers, it made sense. But yeah, like now, it just looks a lot nicer like this, instead of just when it's foggy and gloomy and horrible. See how well this goes through here. If anything, it's its front tyres that'll be a bit risky. Get the money, exactly. Gotta get that paper. The Dan is a beast. Hate Canada too much. Canada. Oh, the Yukon is that? Yeah, yeah. It is a bit excessive. I liked them at first, but I went off them quite quickly. Dan, I don't know, he is moving a bit, but it's not going well. Save me, tree. No, that didn't go too well. It's going to be a slow one. Note to self, don't bring Dan through it. That's the sad thing, we're moving, it's like at this point, is it quicker to just go and get a bloody truck for a rescue? Hey, up, we're moving again. It's the rocks that are stopping me. Once I get my wheel over them, it'll go again a bit. keep turning left and right. It should be alright. It rhymed, so it's got to be true. It's not looking good again. If not, I might just have to bring a rescue truck. Get a Ford truck. I need some at the minute. Jedi Spartan, that was me. Comment about the engine volume. Oh yeah, man, I appreciate it. I must have joined for tonight's stream. What timing? Yeah, I know. I appreciate you joining the stream. Yeah, thanks for letting us know. Because it was genuine. Even after the stream, I was like, why? How did I have my truck volume at 25%? Like, why? Why would I do such a thing? And it was genuinely confusing me. And then yeah, when you said that, I was like, it's got to be. It's at least I'll take it. We'll assume it's that wouldn't be bad for towing. Give this fat old beast a go. I do need to move that truck up. Ever been back to use the F750? Every now and then. It's just one of them. I don't dislike it. I think it's pretty good, but it's not going to carry as much stuff as a truck. I think you can get a ramped flatbed on it, but then it's not going to hold a ramped flatbed as well as some other trucks. So yeah, I just never really, I don't use it a lot, but I don't dislike it. It's quite nice to just go for a little drive every now and then. 0.01 mile an hour, good for a story, true. I'm just trying to think, what have I been up to? What have they been up to? That's the ultimate question. I'm still thinking. Did you see the Bigfoot Easter egg on Black Badger Lake? But no, I don't think I have. Found on road dead. Driver returned on foot. What? I think I must have missed something there. Doesn't sound good. I like to subscribe and turn on post notifications. I appreciate them. They seem a bit hit and miss with the notifications, but so they tell me. If you turn them on, it'll let you know when I'm next live streaming and a video and everything. And it does send some out, but it just doesn't seem to be completely consistent. Again, I think the YouTube overlords are not happy with me. But, oh well. They'll get over it. That's a Ford American joke. It's Lone Wolf. Oh, I'm not too sure. I think I might have missed something, unless I'm just confusing myself. What do you mean, like, as in Ford? I heard something, what was it on? It was something that Chevrolet sponsored. And I think it was a film maybe or something, and they had the word like Ford a River in it, and they had to change it because Chevrolet didn't like the word Ford being used. I remember hearing something about that. Which when you think it's a bit pedantic, but I don't get the pop-up notification. I usually just remember that around 9 PM you start streaming. Yeah, I was a little bit late today. Like I said, my granddad was slipping out of bed just before the live stream started, so I nipped down, helped him out quickly. But yeah, generally try and get on the go for about well, it's 2:30 where I am, but yeah, probably 9 where you are. See them front tyres jiggling on the ball. It's a bit. Hasn't this? Yeah, got the KZ GT engine. It should be a beat. Read the capital letters. I saw notice, but was in stream at the moment. When I closed the video, notice was there. did. God-made Chevrolet. To be honest, I don't... Like, I think most American car companies are quite like... Especially some of the old school ones, like, yeah, old school Chevrolets, Fords. There is some old Fords, like, even over here, the old Ford Escort van, that was a beast. I used to love them. Yeah, I don't know, Pontiac, do quite like them. Well, I'll just get back to using a dam. These probably do a bit of fuel. Sod it. My loaf. Why is my loaf sitting on the? Why is he sitting in the fuel? Oh no! Nearly pulled myself off. Yeah, don't know what she said. Just out of curiosity, I don't know what the hell happened there. I think it's to do with when you tow in vehicles. Oh no, it won't let me pack it. I think it's when you tow in vehicles and then you let go of the winch. Oh well, I completely balls that up. Oh well, let's go. I'll just tow him. Oh no, I need fuel. Tyre fryer, good night guys. Good night dude, I appreciate you joining along. Let's get that. It. I'm not sure if he's got an autonomous on or not. If he doesn't, flip him himself, but I was hoping he'd skid around and turn this way a little bit. One loaf. One. Oh man, why'd you do it to me, game? Clearly I want a loaf. We got him. Let's go. Handbrake. Martin. Is it Martin Liversidge? I hope I've said that right. It's kind of half blanked the word and put it now. Hello, been sub since first 100. First live stream, love your content, thank you. I appreciate it, dude. You beef. Sorry, Loaf. You'll be all good. Aster Gaming, hi, how's it going, dude? Appreciate you joining along. See, look, what you usually do is look away, and when you look back, he's back on his wheels. He knows what he's doing. Like 30 ferrets, is there much of a truck culture on your side of the pond? I mean, like small non-commercial 4x4? Yeah, 4x4 stuff, there definitely is. I used to live at a place called Bill and Aquadrome, and they did like different shows, American shows, and they did a 4x4 show, and it was like, everyone called it the Land Rover show, but obviously loads of different stuff would turn up. A lot of Land Rovers though. And yeah, that was probably one of the busiest shows of the year. That and the American car show, that was a busy one as well. So yeah, there is, in the right circles, there is all that stuff, like off-roading, yeah, all over the place. It's just one of them, you'd have to get into the right groups, and then you'd sort of learn where loads of the places are. Like I said, when I was a kid, and I've already told the story that when me, Dave and Ad were driving down this big off-roading track, that had like a locked gate at the beginning, but yeah, if you joined some off-road club nearby, you probably would have had like access to that off-roading track. That was where Dave went flying down there at like 50 mile an hour on the bike. Started cartwheeling and I could just see like a leg and an arm flying out the bowl of dust. But like I said, I've already said that one. I've got to remember some with Dave, but like I said, every time I think of one, it's like, oh, I don't know, I've already said that. I mean, there's all types of things over here with yeah, there'll be proper truck groups for like, you know, big rigs and all that sort of stuff. Mostly cab overs over here, but there's a few. There's a recovery company near me, and it's funny, they've recently got a I'm gonna say, just get me near so I can select the cargo. Yeah, they've got an American truck recently, and it's funny because over here you get cab overs. We don't necessarily get a lot with like those horns you can put on the roof and stuff, but the American ones do. And that recovery company near me that's just got an American truck, that looks exactly like one of the trucks in this game. It's got all like, you know, parking lights all over it, big fancy horns all across the top of the roof and all sorts. What do we need now? We just need to take some beams to... We may as well go from here get some metal beams. Gonna have to go through the farm, but then come up here, swap them for metal rolls. Round there, yeah, that's not too bad. At least that's this whole mission done then. You saw what you thought was the UAZ 302 at the American car meet. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I'm not sure if it was or not, but it did look similar. And it was it had like a Corvette ZR1 engine, was it, or something, put into it, and it was like, it had massive drag tyres, and yeah, apparently it was a 9-second quarter-mile loaf. It looked like. It honestly did look like a loaf. I'm not 100% if it was, but I remember it looked a bit like a Volkswagen camper van, but I know for a fact that it wasn't that. That was just the only thing I knew at the time, but yeah, now looking back, it was more like a loaf than a camper van, so it could have been like, yeah, one of them. And in the middle, it had like, you could see almost a cage slightly hanging out the bottom middle of it, where it was like the engine was in it, obviously to keep all the weight nice and low and everything. The twin steer could take, what, 2 metal beams? Might be able to take double twin steer. Let's have a look. I'll see, in fact. And now I remembered, if I've got a that twin steer that's got like the bigger tyres but the lower suspension. Let's have a look. What category is the twin steer? And I think it's in the heavy. Ah, that one. Yeah, 63-inch tyre. Yeah, that's definitely stock suspension. I'll park it next to this one and we'll see the difference. Still working my way through your videos, so I haven't heard all the stories yet. Yeah, true, there is some in the other ones. Again, I was just trying to think. I just don't want to, like, say a story that I've already said. Well, yeah, you can see the suspension difference. You may not see many on TV, but small cab over, unibody box used all the time for city delivery. Yeah, I think I know roughly what you mean. Yeah, you can see they're same size tyres, but that one's raised, that's not, so we'll put the raised one in front then. Skip a loaf at the minute, because I'm only going to go down here and then fill the whole board with tyres, but yeah, there's already a loaf at the paper mill, so it's all good, we'll meet him there. Well, it's a little twin steer road train on the go. We'll see how well it goes through here, because in theory they should kind of, the one at the back should push the front one through pretty well, and then vice versa when they're at the other end. Saying that, I wonder if the one I'm towing is all-wheel drive or not. It's not going badly, though. What year Ram? I got 2006, 2500 Cummins. No smog crap. I love it. Yeah, I've heard of them Cummins. Yeah, I should say. Yeah, they are pretty good though. I've seen them on YouTube. Loyal Polar. I hope I said that right. Damn it, they need to put the garage icon at the top. Yeah, exactly. Well, that thing doesn't even look like it's attempting to help. So that hasn't got its all-wheel drive on, basically. We can confirm that. Well, it didn't seem like it was doing anything then anyway. 2014 Lone Star with all the goodies, an aftermarket, cold air and mufflers. Pretty nice. I do quite like 4x4s and stuff. Just over here, there's not really much need for one unless you were going to get into off-roading and specifically go to like various places where you're able to. Whether to run these separately, taking bloody ages with that thing following me. Well, to be fair, I may as well split them up while I just get these metal beams anyway. Hey, Mr. Lone Wolf, do you think about are you being served? from the 70s. Grew up watching it as a kid in the early 90s. I've seen bits of it. Are you being so? Yeah, definitely. Oh, it definitely rings a bell. Well, probably pretty good. I like quite a lot of the old comedies. I mean, stuff like, yeah, Father Ted was pretty funny. God, there's all sorts. What did I used to watch? Blackadder a bit. I liked Blackadder. I wasn't, like, I'm probably a bit young to get a certain amount of the jokes and stuff in it. But then going back and watching stuff now, Red Dwarf, that was pretty good. I don't know who remembers that. Sorry, I'm just going to have to cough. The old asthma. Pipe Dreaming, got to run. I'll have to catch the end on YouTube. Thanks for the good stream. Always good to spend a Friday evening. I appreciate it. Pipe Dreaming, thanks for joining us, man. And yeah, it'll be there on the old tube later on. Oh, I've still got to make some. No energy. Oh, what? 'Cause it's not turned on? Really? So I've got to bring a truck all the way here just to bloody turn it on. Typical. Well, it's not the end of the world, to be honest, because I could get a truck and take some fuel on it. Does this have like a... No, what was it that had a giant fuel thing? Oh, it was the Paystar, wasn't it? Shit, my foot. Just like muscle memory. Faulty Towers may have been first sitcom. Yeah, true. It's definitely one back in the day. Faulty Towers, definitely seen it. Yeah, it's got like an extra long one. Oh, helps if you buy it. She likes them extra long ones. The Vortec 4.3 is a great engine. When I went to UTI Auto School, they told us that 350 V8 and two cylinders put off and a harmonic. So what's it then, a 6-pot engine? It's like, I used to have, yeah, the M5 that had a S80 V10 engine in it, and the M3 had like the same engine, they just cut 2 cylinders off it basically, so that was a 4-litre V8 and mine was a 5-litre V10. Which, yeah, to be honest, I'm glad I got rid of that car, but at the same time I do miss it, and I definitely don't regret having it. The thing was an absolute machine. But it was also a bit scary. Every day you wake up, it's like, oh god, I hope the 5-litre V10 ridiculously expensive engine isn't broken today, because if it is, it's going to bloody bankrupt me. Go and get a mortgage. Thank god I can reach that. Red Dwarf for the win. Everybody's dead Dave. Yeah, Red Dwarf back in the day. Oh, that's why. Not got all-wheel drive on. My bad. Yeah, Red Dwarf. I've seen. It's only the last couple of episodes I think I've not seen. Which, like I said, I've got this weird thing about watching through series. Like Breaking Bad, I've seen almost every episode except the last few. Hang on a fucking minute. Did I or did I not put a fuel thing on this? We'll see. If I can build the metal beams, we'll forget it for now. But I was going to bring some fuel here just so... Yeah. Made sense. Top the old generator up. I like the truck. Silly bank wanted me to pay for it though. Animals. How dare they? Well, it's alright for them. Every time their businesses go under, they get a bailout from the government, which is us. So it's only fair. Should work both ways, really. Beams. So 1, 2 of them. Build a few more, but I won't waste all the juice. Don't know what she said. Turn that engine off. It's all going well. Cabs for life. 1212. My main. Finally caught you. Salman, I appreciate you joining us. Jason Paul Manuel, I've just left a truck attached to that trailer because it stopped running every time. Yeah, true, I didn't even think about them stopping, so I probably won't leave that pay star there permanently, but yeah, I'll probably just send like the F750 or something. That'll be quite handy for that. I don't know whether to just run these separately or not. We'll see. Problem is they're going to be slow. Well, that one's deciding to drive itself anyway. Yeah, they're going to be slow through this farm regardless, so having both of them is probably just, I don't know, not going to be the end of the world. We'll see. Might take a few minutes, but it is what it is. Oh, I can read some comments while I'm going. If it stayed this speed, I'd live with it. Those damn banks, exactly. That rear left 45 ACP. Yeah, them banks. Or like I said, my electricity company trying to charge me £1,000 a day for electric. My power in the Hadron Collider or something. Government is make work project, yeah, no point in existing. Yeah, it's true to a degree. If they fixed everything, then yeah, they'd sort of get themselves out of existence. But nonetheless, that's what they should do. Tim Man, great to see you on again tonight. I appreciate it, dude. So yeah, it's good to be back. I do like doing these live streams. If my sleep wasn't so erratic at the minute, so far I keep like, it's a different sleep pattern all week, and then I kind of miss a day's sleep one day, usually a day or so before this live stream, so I'm back to normal for now. Rolling mods tonight, I have 27 running on my Xbox and 60 on my PC. Getting 27 on the Xbox is pretty good with the old mod limit things, but yeah, it's nice man. At least they're not like, they seem to have calmed down with the glitches. I get the odd blue screen here and there, but nothing special. 46Y boy, hey Wolfie, how you doing? Would have been here sooner, but YouTube can show you as being live until I hit the video button on your website. Yeah, exactly, that's what I mean. I was saying that earlier about it doesn't always send notifications out, but oh, what the hell? I swear on my life, I pressed L1 and circle then, and it disconnected the winch. I was trying to turn the headlights on and off. And I definitely pressed circle because I kept my finger on it afterwards when I heard the winch disconnect. That was weird. Quick question, gummy bears or gummy worms? Oh, you beast. I don't know. Gummy bears or gummy worms? It's a toughie. They're both... That's some serious question. It's a close one. Gummy bears might just have it, but I don't know, them gummy worms are good. But the gummy bears are definitely anything gummy works, exactly. Loyal Polar, I think it said like that, I hope so. Been up 3 days here, yeah, exactly, I understand. Yeah, it's on there, it sucks, man. Worst thing is you feel absolutely drained and tired, like you could go sleep in minutes, but you just can't fall asleep. But yeah, it is horrible. Sleep is for tortoises. 4th Doctor, Helens of Wang Chang. Tortoises, they need sleep too. I need sleep. Swedish fish. I've not had these Swedish fish, but I've heard about them. I'm going to have to try these at some point, because I don't know why, but I keep hearing about these. Let's get a bit of daylight on the go. Loyal Polar, Yo, or Uo. So yeah, you the dude with the insomnia and that, yeah, it's horrible. 3 days doesn't kill you as well. Back in like when I was in my early 20s and that, I could go for a good few days and still shrug it off. As I'm getting every year, it's like, it just gets you even more. Well, cannabis gummy bears might be a thing here in Canada. That sounds pretty good. That was a bit of thing with cannabis, it seems pretty harmless. Don't know why they don't just legalise it these days, to be honest. There's worse things. And it's good for, especially when you see like it treats people's pain who've got cancer and all sorts of stuff. I remember over here in England there was a case with some kid that they had some serious problems with them and they couldn't eat. I think they kept throwing up. And the kid was about to die, and for someone suggested to them, give them like, essentially, yeah, you know, cannabis gummies, space cake, something like, and they ate it, and then they were hungry and they ate some food, and it pretty much saved that kid's life. But then the government over here were like, oh yeah, but they're not allowed to have cannabis, and it's like, it's literally just saved the kid's life. Like, why? Unless you apply to the Home Office and that. Like, there is someone that I knew of, not really, but in Isle of Man, who has a licence to grow weed because it's medicinal. And I see they're getting more relaxed on it in America. And yeah, to a degree, I mean, they should if it helps people with their pain. I've even seen animals I've seen an animal on YouTube that was having a seizure, and the guy rubbed some like cannabis oil on its gums and it stopped having a seizure. And he said ever since he's been giving it that, it works. And it's like, yeah, they shouldn't deny anyone something that just works like that. I can see why heroin and stuff like that is illegal. To a degree, I think let everyone take whatever they want, but I get to a degree why that is so, like, you know, that is ruthless. But yeah, cannabis, there's no recorded deaths off it or anything. And it does benefit some people, so let them have it, I say. I mean, Amsterdam, it's legal there, and it's not like you never hear of mass shootings and, you know, people going deranged and crazy. It's legal in Illinois. Yeah, it's good, like I say. It should be. It's about time. When you imagine, really, I remember reading ages ago, I think it was in Alabama, some kid got found with like 0.001 grams worth of weed, basically like a little leaf stuck to his sock, and he got like 10 years. And it's like just being in prison for 10 years, like ruining your life basically over a little bit of weed. But it's not as in like, I wouldn't say it's the kid's fault, because it's just a little bit of weed. Like the government in that case and the police have like ruined someone's life over. You beast. Wow. Rescue truck. Oh yes, he's only over here as well. You know, in a minute. Illinois is trying to sell it to get out of debt. Thing is, why don't they? They're always moaning about, like, well, Pablo Escobar has got a load of money. It's like, get in on it yourself then, idiots. It's not gonna... Yeah, clearly make... The point is, making things illegal doesn't stop them happening, but they now create an illegal market so that dodgy people can take it over. So if they legalised cannabis, it's like, yeah, then they'd put tax on it, etc., and it'd make money for the country, and it's like... I don't know, yeah, why not? Like in that film, Layer Cake, where it says in that one day they'll legalise all of it and make money off it, and it wouldn't surprise me. Pablo Escobar did pretty well. I'll give him that. I heard at one point Pablo Escobar had to spend $1,500 a week on elastic bands to put round his money. And I don't know how many elastic bands you got for $1,500 in Mexico in 1960, but I'm gonna guess a lot. And yeah, he was making like, I don't know, was it 13 million a day or something ridiculous? But he did a lot of good for his people as well. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying he wasn't a ruthless beast, and I'm sure he killed people and all sorts, but he also built hospitals and football grounds for kids to play on, and donated a lot of money to poor villagers and all sorts, so that's why a lot of people liked him. That's why a lot of people wouldn't tell the police where he was or anything. I know that's some terrible parking, but it'll do. It should keep me wedged in there. Please don't be a pain to flip. Is that crane now going to get in the way? Just tip, don't scrape. You can do it. Yes. Okay, well, we've been going 2 hours. It's a beast. If they editing this down into just one video, probably would have been a 2-parter or something. Sorry, I've been not reading some of the comments. Nathan Zhao, I hope I said that right. Prohibition never worked. Exactly. I mean, look at Prohibition. That's a prime example. And then Al Capone and people like that got into it. But then when they legalised it again, now, I don't know, Foster's and Carlsberg and Jack Daniels are into it, and the government makes money off it, and blah blah blah. It's like, you may as well just... If they made milk illegal now, there would be an illegal milk trade and there'd be some dodgy people running it. So it's like, anything you make illegal, you're just automatically making it dodgy. So then when they say, oh, you know... I mean, heroin is an extreme example, but when they say, oh, heroin, you know, and there's people getting killed over it, it's like, well, yeah, because you've made it illegal. So now if somebody is going to grass somebody up and get them 20 years in prison, they're probably going to kill them over it and blah blah blah, whereas if you just legalised it... Oh, don't... That is a joke. Well, repeat. This is why, you see, obviously this is the twin steer, not the twice twin steer, but this is why I don't often use the twin steer, because when it wants to go, it's a right awkward sod. I last heard about it, half the states legalised. Eventually, I think it'll happen over here. Like I said, Amsterdam, it's been legal for ages. Don't do it. Oh, it's getting a bit annoying now. Well, not annoying like I'm getting mad, but just a bit boring and repetitive. Keep flipping this bloody thing. So did Al Capone, he opened up soup kitchens for the homeless. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's the thing. Obviously they don't like to mention that part of it because they don't want to make out there's any good parts to it, but yeah, a lot of criminals back in the day partly did it because they thought like the government were just taking too much of everything, so it's like they'll do it themselves. And let's be honest, governments aren't exactly renowned for being generous. They're the opposite. If they can get their hands on anything, they'll do it. They love it. They are doing that with my pain meds, very cruel lords. Exactly. It's like, if it works, just let people have what helps them. Like, if anyone, yeah, that's my advice to anyone, would be just break the law and get your weed or whatever if that's what helps you out. Like, that's where I'd say, for the most part, I'm like, I like to be a very moral person. I don't like screwing people over, none of that, but as far as the law where it's like, weed is illegal, if I want to smoke a joint, I'll smoke a joint. I really couldn't care less what the government thinks it can tell me about the situation. Like, if it's something that is harming 0 other people and is up to me, then yeah, in that sense, it's like, I'll just ignore ignore the law, ignore the government. It's like, sorry, but that is ridiculous. So, until you ask my opinion on it when you're making laws, then, well, yeah. Tough. Get over it. And I don't blame other people doing the same, especially in a pain sense. Like I say, I've got a broken cheek. I've got a pretty screwed up knee. And, yeah, I get... The funny, weird thing is like, obviously, you could use weed as pain medication and they make that illegal, but I have actually got a prescription from the doctors for cocodamol, which is essentially like, I think it turns into morphine in your system, and that's for my knee and my cheek. So they're willing to give me stronger drugs that are more addictive and all sorts. Like, it's weird. Well, is this going to be the next one to go? Well, it turns out the twin steer really does not like this section at all. Try to flip it without. my luck, now we'll flip the bloody dolphin. Go on. Go on, dolphin, you can do it. Indeed. Well, not legal, can't be searched for. Yeah, it's just one of them things, like, there's too many people rotting in prison over something that's just, yeah, a bit stupid, really. Focus on, you know, violent crime and stuff like that. Well, I think this is going to be a complete troll, because this twin steer is just being a complete dick. Definitely won't be bringing these ones anymore. Embarrassing. Not for me, for the twin steer. Even aside from corruption, each layer of bureaucracy eats another fraction of the tax dollars. Yeah, exactly. They're always up to something. Well, that's the funny thing you sort of do learn in the world. They talk about, yeah, the mafia and all that, which, don't get me wrong, I'm sure the mafia have been up to all sorts, but governments essentially are no different. It's all about lining the pockets. Finally. Kansas Farmer, this looks like my type of gameplay. I don't mind it to a degree. I don't like it, yeah, when this just starts being a troll with every 5 minutes. But little rolls and that I don't like. I do like doing the little rescues and stuff. I want to thank you, Lone Wolf, for making me a less sensitive, offended person and making me aware of it. Thanks. Nah, that's all cool, man. Like I say, in the long run, it's just... Obviously, you can be offended by whatever you like, but just don't let it stress you out. It's not worth it. That's another thing I've learned in the long run. There's people out there that will try and troll you on purpose to get a reaction and all sorts, and... Yeah. Just don't let it ruin your mood, really, because it's a shame to let that happen. At least you get 2 metal beams, or metal rolls, sorry, per beam. So that's that part done. That's why they hated Trump, because he couldn't be bought. Yeah, and it is true. Like, it was all just sort of quite immature, really, how the whole thing was handled with that. They just didn't like him, because... Yeah. But that's where, I mean, it sort of shows up that it's like, it's the government, it's not their little toy. They throw a strop like that just because they didn't win. It's kind of like they shouldn't even be in government because, yeah, they just throw their toys out the pram and refuse to cooperate and all that, and it's like, that's not good for the American people. It's not good for, yeah, anyone. It happens all over the world, no, it's not just there. too well. Or too bad, I mean, with these at the minute. Amen. Joker. Fuck Trump. Sure, plenty of people have said it, but I don't think it really bothered them. A woman. Yeah, exactly. They're getting ridiculous on all that shit now. Saying amen, but then saying a woman, like, what their rockers. Used to lock people up in mental asylums. Greetings from Poland. I thought you'd like Trump being in Poland. They're a lot more... I don't really like the whole left-wing, right-wing description, but Poland are definitely a lot more... got their heads screwed on, it seems to be, as far as political correctness goes. But yeah, how's it going, dude? From Poland? Oh, don't you dare tip now. Well, overall, I have to say, I did quite enjoy this mission. I've kind of just been chatting away and it's been going along in the background, but yeah, that was pretty nice. Not too trollish, a few little sections that were a bit crazy, but nothing insane. A few little rescues to do, but again, I don't mind doing them every now and then. Oh yeah, can I knock this square down? Yes. Oh, that's good. Don't flip those twins there. Yeah, it was looking close there when I started slipping down the ditch. Oh yes, it worked. I passed the parcel down to the right truck. The old load, what a professional. He was waiting for me. Damn Twinster is tipping badly, yeah. They are a bit sketchy. What do we get? 4,000 XP, that's not bad. Again, I don't need it, sadly. Was it building something? Oh, it did. Did it just build that thing in front of me? I've seen it get, like little air duct things or something. I don't know, I'll be honest, I should have probably been paying more attention. And 28 grand, not bad. So yeah, I'll probably go to a different route. I'll tell you what, I don't mind doing another mission, but I am going to have to go and use the toilet. So I'm about to pop. I'll be back in literally a minute. We're good. Sorry about that. We're back. Right, well, may as well recover these ones. I'll probably just leave a few there. I'll just tidy them up later. Let's spam horse emoji. Don't forget to hit a like. I appreciate it. And the horse, of course. Horse, of course. He is a goddamn professional. He's earned it. I mean, look at him. How could you not like a little face like that? It's a horse that keeps on giving. Oh, he must be packed. Oh, I always do that, just like, I don't know. So we'll get this thing in. So you don't have a shit bucket. What kind of gamer are you? I know. I'm slipping. The shit bucket. I'll have to go on eBay. Just type in shit bucket, see what it offers me. I'll leave these here because I'm going to have to... Nah, we'll sod it. We'll leave the loaf. You stay with the Taiga. Yeah, I'll tidy them up later. No point in doing that on this. Right, what should we do then? What have they got in the way of Michigan? Let's have a look. Drummond, I don't really fancy going there again. Did I not do... Oh no, I did it. I did this mission, but it was on my second playthrough. Looks a bit of a biggie, that one. Medium logs 3. Yeah, that's quite a lot of logs. It's a bit of a longie as well. Yeah, let's do this one. Probably make this the last mission, but deliver to the quarry, to the drilling site. Long logs, long logs. So we'll go with the road train, grab it from there, cut across here, go to quarry and get them knocked out. Damn it, worked late and missed the start of Mr. Lone Wolf, one of my Friday night favourites. JDAC02, I appreciate it, dude. We're still going, still got another mission to do, so yeah, we'll head here then. Let's get it done. No disrespect, but the loaf made you famous, Mr. Lone Wolf. He's a real professional, you know, he is. I owe it all to him. He is a goddamn professional. It's funny, like, because I mean, I'm not playing it up with the loaf. I genuinely love playing around with the loaf on this game, and I've drove the loaf more than every other truck. But I don't like slow trucks in this game. I'm not that keen on scouts. Like the loaf, from what I think I like in this game, the loaf should be the last thing that I like, and yet it's my favourite vehicle. So yeah, it's just one of those things. It just does what it does very well. Right, who we're going to take? Be nice to have some high range on the go. Can this have anything to do with long logging? No, it's a bit of a shame. It would have worked quite well. Could take the Dolphin, because I'm definitely going to take a loaf for spare fuel. I can fit a loaf. I do like the Kolob. I would have happily took that, but it's the things you do with it. The loaf, yeah. He always pulls them off as well. Pretty much everything I ever attempt with the loaf, he just makes it happen. Don't know how, but he does. I just have a good old time with him. A hell of a lot of enjoyment just in the loaf alone. Almost 100% done on Xbox. One more mission to do in Canada, then completed. That's nice, man. And then they'll bring Phase 4 out and give you a load more to do. I don't know what vehicles we should take. Probably Bruce is going to be number 1. I don't know who should be number 2. I would take John, but he's just too slow for a long trip anyway. I mean, we could take one of them. I don't know what else. Or the old White Western Star. Kodiak, true. Probably be another one down here somewhere. I've got quite a lot of Bruces. Or the Royal, are those ones? Yeah, got slight different suspension on. Ooh, Kodiak. Let's have a look. If it can have the long logs, then we can give it a go. Yeah, sod it, let's give it a go. So yeah, my first vehicle was a VW bus, so I was psyched to see the loaf and brought one right off. Definitely the best kept secret of the game. Yeah, exactly, that's the thing. It's like, even I didn't know about it for a good few months, and I used it ironically, almost to take the piss out of it. And then it did flip the derry, and it was like, oh, well, okay. That was quite good. I'm going to need a crane vehicle. And yeah, that's it. Ever since then, it's just been a goddamn horse of a vehicle. Well worth it. VW bus, though, is your first car. Some of them are worth some serious money now. I thought Kodiak as well. Yeah, I must admit, I don't get them out that often, so... All the Dan. We've just had Dan on, what's it called? Black Badger Lake. He is a beast, though, definitely. I was trying to pick some with, what do you call it? With the high range options. Damn, I'm going to have to play along now. I don't know why that log trailer is so damn expensive. Yeah, it's a bit of a beast. Might be able to pop a loaf on there. It's getting me. This is what I do though on my playthroughs. Like, obviously, with editing in a video, I can just edit this bit out, but I kind of go through, pick my selection of trucks, get me loafs out, plonk them where I want them, and then we're off. See, Bruce and Dan would have been a nice one to do a run with as well. I know there was a dolphin in here somewhere. Plenty of loafs. Always got loafs. Dolphin, this is the one we took. Where was it? Drummond Island a little while ago. I think Voice 69, my Wi-Fi went out and switched to data. What did I miss? It stopped when you said loaf was reason for your success. Probably not a lot. I've just been we're choosing this mission to do. Logs to the workers, and that's about it. I've just been getting the cranes and everything out. Getting them stocked up. And yeah, we'll get them all built, and then we'll go. I have slim loafs for, and it's goddamn professional. The loaf is definitely the, I think the one we're all there to see, let's be honest. It's the crane being a dick again where it can't even lift a loaf. And then other times it just lifts it like it's nothing. I really don't get it, but... You just get off the... I was curious to see if we could pop a loaf in here. It's not going well with the loaf catching on it. Oh my god, that that heavy, like, you know what, forget it. Let's just stick it on the bloody dolphin. What microphone do you use? At the minute I'm on the headset, what are they called? The Turtle Beach ones. They're good, but they're not like... they're not... I've got a set of Bluetooth Turtle Beach ones which... are, I'd say better. I can't remember what they're called either. I think these ones I've got, I don't know, 40? Long Turtle Beach PX40 or something. They were supposed to be about 80 quid, but I think they were like 20 because the box was damaged. They were brand new, just a damaged box. And the guy at, was it GameStop or Game or whatever, one of those like companies, just said to me, yeah, do you want a headset for 20 quid that's brand new? And I was like, well, what's wrong with it? And he just said nothing except the box is damaged, so we can't sell it as a brand new headset. And it was like, well, yeah, alright. I won't say no to that. Don't do it, Loaf. Stop driving, Dolphin. Alright. See, I like doing all this. Apologies for anyone who's like, what the hell? Oh no. I went too far. He's gone. He's overcooked it. It's quicker just to recover and go back out. How do you switch winch points with the crane? So far, it's like... In fact, I'll show you now, because this will be... it'll help. Any excuse. Basically, if it doesn't offer it yet, press like, while I'm looking around, I'm using the right analog stick to look around. If I press just down on the left analog stick, not down as in clicking L3, just go down with the analog stick, and then it brings up this. And I think that's all you have to do. That's what, yeah, somebody, again, I can't remember off the top of my head, but somebody said the other week. That's how you get it to work, and yeah, it does. To be honest, it's easier to fit the loaf on Bruce's head. On the Dolphin, it's like some precision stuff. That's not good enough. Gotta be close. When we gonna get a face reveal? Well, I don't know. Like 100,000 subs and we'll talk about a face reveal. Like, if YouTube doesn't work out, I might have to go and rob banks. So, can't reveal it too early. Got some Steelith 600, got them for Christmas. They are real nice. What are they? Never heard of them. Oh, Turtle Beaches. Oh yeah, true, yeah, they sound like they'd be pretty good. I can't remember what the ones I've got. The Bluetooth ones. They just, like wearing them for hours, it makes your head feel a bit hot. And I think the microphone just works out quite nicely on this. On the Bluetooth headset, it's... I don't know why it's so wonky, but... yeah, just this headset I've got's got like a little microphone at the side. Right, we're done. Apologies for that, but we're done. Going to try the log carrier on the Taz. True, give it a go. I will grab a Kodiak in a sec. Get a bit of daylight on the go. We're good to go. Old logging train. Took a while to get the loaf on that time, but it was worth it. Do you like me little log trains? Got to go and paint some more white lines instead of robbing banks. Yeah, true, exactly. Well, all this COVID bollocks. It's put a spanner in a lot of people's work. My brother as well, he's like got his own lorries and he does hauling, but some sections of hauling have obviously been doing fine because there's been a lot of like internet delivery, online ordering and that, but yeah, just in general, it's putting a spanner in everyone's works. The only reason I want to rob a bank is because I remember watching a programme years ago where there's some smug bastard on it was saying how well protected his vaults are, and he's like, yeah, so I would practically challenge people to rob the bank, and then started laughing. Some posh fucking laugh, and it's like, I would use that as my defence. If I ever rob that man's bank, that'll be my defence in court. He challenged me to. Can't say no to a challenge. Like when you get double dared, it's got to be done. Loyal Polar, again I hope I said that right, use the Beats Studios, 7 years old, work great. Yeah, true, I bet the Beats are, I've heard good things about them. I mean, the Bluetooth headset, they're a lot better, like the sound quality on games like Call of Duty. The headset I'm using right now to talk was the set I originally had for Call of Duty, and then when I got my mum and dad got me in for my 30th because I was starting a YouTube channel as well. They got me that headset, and yeah, the sound quality is like amazing on it. Like when you were firing a big sniper rifle, because I did sniping, it sounded like just insane by comparison. But with these headsets on, for listening like on this, all I'm hearing is an engine noise constantly, so I don't need it to be like the crispiest sound. And yeah, this microphone just seems a little bit better. I can move it away from my face a bit more if I'm a bit loud and so on. But overall, the Bluetooth headset is better, but yeah. What are you, McFly? Who's that about? Whatever the UK is, FBI is now attending your streams. True. They can talk, to be honest. Yeah, well, it would be interesting, you got to admit, robbing a bank did have its moments. Probably wouldn't be very good at it, but that's why I like playing games. That's why I'm like a complete certifiable nutcase on games like Grand Theft Auto. I'm happy to just beat people up on there and rob cars, and then not do it in real life. And then yeah, not go to prison. MI5. Yeah, true. There's probably more we've got over here. I know you've got a lot in America, like CIA, FBI, the DEA, I can't remember what they're called now. It's just gone. Oh, the NSA. I don't know if they've got agents. Oh, I'm sure they've got agents, but you know what I mean. Still sneaky beats though. It's funny, I just think these days when they're like, yeah, they're listening to you, it's like, you listen to me. The amount of bollocks I talk. Good fucking luck to you. Paylor, if being more German. Oh, okay, cheers man. So loyal Paylor. Yeah, I'll try my best to remember that. Larry Claves, President, former President. Glad to see the consistent streams, my Wolfie amigo. I appreciate it, dude. Yeah, it's nice to keep them going. Seems to have ended up being the time. Sort of works out pretty nicely. MI6 does not exist, just ask them. Exactly. I like Area 51. It's funny with Area 51 in America. It's like the worst. It's the most famous secret location ever. Like, people who have barely heard of America have heard of Area 51. Makes you think, is Area 51 just a decoy these days? Like, I know they test, like officially, so to speak, at Area 51. They make advanced aircraft, which makes sense. And obviously there's the whole alien conspiracy. But then yeah, is that now just a decoy? It's became so famous that they just, you know, pretend that's the one. Didn't they get that like stealth helicopter when they got Bin Laden, though? Didn't they get that from Area 51? They had that hidden up their sleeves. All the other cool stuff they've got. And I'd love to see in the, oh god, what's it called? Skunk Works at, God, how's the name gone? Not Bowen. Can't think of the name, it's gone. I'm sure there's an M in there maybe. I can't. Some at Skunk Works, some big aviation company. Three-letter agencies, yeah, exactly. Plenty of them. Loyal Paylor, you demand. I appreciate it. I thought MI5-6 was like the KGB, CIA. Yeah, probably. Like James Bond, something like that. Grumman, yeah, could be that, was it? Something like that. Lockheed Martin, that's the one. I was like, do you know what? I think I had Grumman, is it, and Martin or Lockheed Martin. I was thinking, is it like Martin Gruthor? All this sort of stuff. Yeah, that's it, Lockheed Martin. I'd love to look in their Skunk Works, their little like secret testing place where they build a lot of good stuff. Grumman Skunk Works, yeah, they've probably got a good one. I bet they all have. But imagine like the US, just the United States Skunk Works at, yeah, probably Area 51. I bet they've got some bloody good stuff. But I remember there was a guy that was at pretty high up in that Lockheed Martin. And he was talking to people, like, not publicly really, but he said everything you can imagine and have ever seen in the films. We've built it, tested it, flown it, tried it. He's like, the things we've built there you couldn't imagine. And yeah, it sounds pretty good. Oh wait, we're all good. I was so close to just yattering away and driving off there, but a little U-turn, nothing special. God, trying to U-turn on these bloody trailers. If the GMC will reverse, that'll help keep this trailer straight. It doesn't matter if the... That'll do. I should just be able to yank that round. Oh yeah! Got the hammer, boys. Yes, like a glove. So, you just look away, pray, and when you look back, everything's fixed. Grumman, not Grumman. Oh, is it? Have they got some other name? Or is there a similar company? That Grumman or whatever does sound familiar as well. Two different companies. Oh, there we go. Pronunciation guide, exactly. But yeah, I bet they got some pretty good stuff hidden away. See, we're getting low on the old fuel. Good job we've got a horse with us, really. A bit of high gear again. We like a bit of that. By the way, there is a loaf mod with a high saddle on PT. Yeah, no, that's what we need. About time they had a proper cargo loaf. It's clearly proved himself. I need a bit of a tighter turning circle for that one. Trucks, change. Why won't you let me change? Fuel. Just give him a bit of that as well. See, that's why you get yourself a loaf. He's good to go. Let's get a bit of sunshine. Let's get the Kodiak. ATF is the Department of Alcohol, Tobacco and Firearms. Goddamn. Sounds like the ones that would be after me, if anything. Alcohol, tobacco and firearms, they all sound great. Why do they always ban good shit? Why are they never like the Department of Dishwashing? And then everyone doesn't break the law by not washing their dishes. I don't know. Why do they always ban the good stuff? Still firm on that one. Whoa, hang on a minute. Why did my loaf come unpacked then? Oh well, might have to leave him. Well, to be fair, I about nailed him of supplies. Let's go repair. I would like to bring him along, but I'm going to winch the Kodiak along, so we'll leave him here for a bit. He's been a beast. I could go and get a crane, etc., but yeah. We're all good. Could wedge him on the back there, though. So I'm sorry, but I am going to have to try. With the handbrake. Obsession with leaving it on. I'm gonna give it a quick go. If I can't after a minute, we'll leave it. Oh, went way too car to one side. Stealing trailers off bases. Yeah, I've robbed a few trailers on it. I tried to steal, what was it? That was CK-1500 from White Valley. Wasn't letting me have it. Okay, his back end up there. That's what I should say. It's not looking good. One more plan. Really? Something that way? That's what we need. It's what I like working out with the loaf. Like, he'll do it. You just got to work out how. Might need to scoot him back a bit, but I'll do that in a minute. It was worth it. I'm convinced. That is one loaf. I was saying that. I wonder if... Oh, it'd be so good if I could pack him now. Right, we're off. You are cattle cash cows brought and sold for profit. Is this thing... Oh no. It's very low range with the diffs on, but it's not looking good for the old beast. That was kind of sat in the mud. Once we get out the little potholes, we might be alright. It was looking close. Fair play, it did get out. Go back around here a bit and then I'll drive the dolphin out. Also, the ultras believe your happiness is not relevant at best. And your misery, yeah. They are pretty ruthless. Well, we may lose the loaf, and if we do, we do. But that's how you get him on. What I would do now is winch him on to me, but I just thought I'm going to have to winch this Kodiak anyway, so... Still didn't tip over, though. Ever the professional. Can we reach with a winch from here? You bastard. Boeing build our bombers. Lockheed Martin builds our strike fighters. Grumman has built our fighters. Yeah, well, Boeing have not been doing too good with that new 787 Max or whatever when a few of them blew into the floor. Would not go well. But I like Boeing, I would like cabs, but yeah, I don't know if I'd want to fly on my new planes anytime soon. Like Lancaster built British bombers, and de Havilland built the Mosquito. True, good old Lancasters. I was talking to my mum the other week. She used to care for a guy that flew the Lancaster bombers. This was like, she cared for him. I think it was back in probably the late 90s. And it was just pretty sad because all his family didn't talk to him. They were just trying to get money out of him. And then he wrote a book on like about the war and flying the Lancaster bombers and that. And he said to my mum, like, yeah, when I die, they'll just chuck everything out. And my mum had to go over to Ireland with my stepdad, like, and my sort of step-grandmother, I suppose. And when she got back, he died, and yeah, when she went back around the house, there was a skip out the front where they just chucked all his stuff, and on top of it was that book. It was all like, the pages were all ripped up and all sorts, so pretty ruthless. Which is sad, because yeah, there was a guy who literally wrote a book about flying Lancaster bombers in the war. I'm only going to disconnect these just around here, because I've got a feeling it'd try and just scrape that Kodiak around. Can we get, yes, like a glove. There is a mod specifically, stronger cranes, Yeah, yeah, I used it. They weren't that much stronger, to be honest. They had a bit better reach to them. But to be honest, I didn't really notice a whole lot of difference with the strength. I took them out onto the airport at White Valley and tried a few different things out. Excuse me. Damn, yeah, damn, that's sad. I know, yeah, it's pretty bad, like, well done. It is pretty bad how some of the old people get treated. That's the thing, like, even when my grandma died, at least she was downstairs in her own flat. She kind of pretty much chose to give it up by them. And the same with my granddad now, obviously he had to go to hospital when he got injured. They gave him COVID. That nearly messed him up. Now he can't walk because he's been in a bed for so long and that, but at the minute at least he's back at home and yeah, he can see all of us lot. But yeah, that guy with the Lancaster, like, that would have been an interesting book to read. He was going to let my mum read it as well. Like, he said, yeah, I'll let you read it. And I think she said she'll read it when she gets back from Ireland, and then, yeah, he died while she was over there. They updated them recently, didn't know if he tried since then. True, probably not, maybe, so I'll give him another go at some point. Cheers for letting us know. Yeah, Disaster P78, cheers, man. I remember years ago, it was my stepdad telling me, and I'm not going to 100% confirm this, but I've since tried looking to read up on it, and I've not found anything to do with it, but my stepdad had a real dad, but then he died, so then he got a stepdad, so I think it was my stepdad's real dad's dad, but we're coming back from, they got a, what was it, a purple, no, not a Purple Heart, a Victoria Cross, and what was it, apparently flying back over from France. They were in, I believe it was a Lancaster bomber, and it had been shot up on all like the wings and everything as well, so it was like losing altitude slowly, and they were trying to get back to England, and apparently one of the guys climbed out of the Lancaster bomber, crawled along the wing. Oh shit, I probably best not go too far, because I don't think that Kodiak will do too well. Yeah, and he put like his shirt and everything over the hole in the front of the wing, which helped like just about get it home. But yeah, I don't know, like, I don't know. Like, apparently it was, yeah, my real dad's, no, my stepdad's real dad's dad, or granddad, or something, but again, I don't want to say it, like, because I've tried since looking for any evidence of it, and it came up with a name, but I don't think that was in my family, so, I don't know. But yeah, pretty crazy. Somebody, if not in my family, still climbed out of a Lancaster that was flying to put their jacket over the wing so it'd have enough lift still to make it back to England so they didn't crash into the White Cliffs of Dover or something. I think my great-granddad, he was, yeah, like an RAF recovery during the war. So he went, like, I remember in India was definitely one of the places where he had to recover, like, planes that were shot down, and yeah, he didn't say a lot to my granddad, but one thing he did say to him was he was going to bring him back a pair of boots that he found that some guy was wearing, but he said basically the guy's legs were still in them, so he must have been shot in the plane, like blew his legs clean off, and his shoes, his boots were just still in the plane with feet in them. And then yeah, just after the war, my granddad got back, and he had, oh, great granddad, and he had a heart attack and died, and then my granddad went to see the doctor and said, is there anything I can do, like, you know, to reduce the risk of a heart attack? And the doctor literally said, before he went to the war, he was in perfect health. By the time he got back from the war, he died shortly afterwards, and he said, I literally think just the stuff he's seen and everything during the war kind of accelerated his life, just like the stress and everything on his heart, so he died shortly after. Purple is restricted to the royal family in the UK. Oh, what is that? Oh, did I say the Purple Heart, though? That is American, isn't it? The Purple Heart. I know this is the Victoria Cross. There's a pretty high one over here. I've believe it was 737 Max he was talking about. Yeah, is that the... I don't know, the one that had that weird autopilot thing on it where it, for some reason, it'd like auto-plough the plane into the floor basically because it thought it was higher than it was or something. A bit iffy. Obviously they've fixed it by now, but yeah. Didn't do their reputation too many favours. Well, it's not going too bad. Good little road train. That Kodiak, to be fair, considering it's one of the very early trucks you get, is actually going pretty well. But there is something I just remembered with Dave. I don't know if it is much of a story, but it did make me laugh. Years ago, he was driving, a bit of a maniac driving, and he had his girlfriend was with him. She was like literally 9 months pregnant, like one day overdue. And they were driving down the road. Some guy pulled out at a T-junction in front of them, and they had a crash and everything. But apparently, when my mate arrived there, because they lived pretty close. Yeah, she was like 9 months pregnant, and Dave was the one in the ambulance saying like he'd hurt his neck. And I don't know, I just sort of found it funny that he had a car crash with a pregnant woman, and when the ambulance arrived, he's the one that gets in it. Right, up you now. You'd at least say, yeah, check her over first. Not Dave. Dave needed that ambulance. There are posts on IG, 3 photos of the same men before, during and after the war. Yeah, it'll be pretty striking. And when you watch on YouTube people with shell shock, that's pretty messed up, like what it does to people. Simon DeVries, I posted that right. Finally, I made it a bit late, but glad to be here. Yeah, I appreciate it, dude. I'll probably make this the last mission, but yeah, it's been still been a pretty good stream. It's good to have you all joining along. Trenton Ayres, purple is for royalty regardless. Royals wearing it in France. Yeah, I know purple is a royal colour. I don't know what you mean though, as in like purple what is for royalty. I just mean as in like I can wear purple. Ain't no queen telling me I can't wear purple. I'll tell her what she can wear. Speaking of... Oh, preggers. Zoella is with child. Who's Zoella? Them tube royalty. I'm not sure. I don't... To be honest, it's funny. I remember when I was younger, and I just kind of... You heard a name and I kind of knew everyone, who everyone was. These days... yeah. I don't like... There's so many famous people that I just don't have a clue who they are anymore. It's becoming irrelevant, and I like it. Sadly, Justin bloody Bieber was one of the last people I learned who he was. It's a waste of time. I just thought we're going past the garage, could scoop ourselves another loaf. Perfect. And refuel the dolphins, it's going to need it. We must have royal bits. Yeah, imagine being born a royal, you're just, that's it, retired. The second you're born, you're already retired. Easy mode. Nathan Zhao, fuel is getting low. Yeah, Sam, and I appreciate it. Thinking as we're going past the garage, I could send a quick loaf out for a refueling mission. Out of curiosity, I wonder how much fuel that's got. Not a lot. Go, go. Zoe Sugg is the fashion beauty vlogger. Oh right, no wonder I don't know them. not too clued up on that fashion beauty stuff. When they have like a dress like a tramp blogger, I'll be all over it. I don't know, I used to like I used to wear jeans a lot, so I looked reasonably presentable. That's about as presentable as could ever go. And then I've discovered like jogging bottoms, and that's it. Lived in them. Loaf got first dibs. What a professional. Done. What a beast. Oh, I know, Loaf. I would like to bring you along as well. Oh my god, I thought I lost them then. What do you mean remove cargo? Why can't I pack them? Oh my god, what was that? Oh, I disconnected the trailer. Oh, that nearly went horribly wrong. It was close. Find it, grind it. It's the rules. Her and a boyfriend, Alfie. Been together 11 years now. Nice for them to start a family. Yeah, true. Good for them. I don't know who they are, but yeah. Still good for them all the same. One day, might have a family. Oh. Calm down. Oh yeah, where are we going? One there. Oh, easy mode. Easy mode, so we may as well get to there and split them up. I'll probably send the Kodiak to the quarry because it's mostly road driving, so it can probably handle that, and then we'll send the Dolphin there. Job's a good one. Thingboy69, good night, I'm a head out, good luck with the contract. I appreciate it, dude, thanks for joining us. Beast. Calm down, why not overtake me? Just turned into a race. Yeah, to be fair though, that Kodiak, it's been doing alright for an early gamer. Get it back in the hole. Down. Right, well. Disconnect. Let's go. Going crazy. Checking theirs, back shortly into Lone Wolf. They went out regardless of nationality. As meant for purple, oh, to be one. It was in the old world. Yeah, I have a... Purple was definitely a royal colour, like back in the day, ages ago, it was... I can't remember where they used to get purple dye from, but it was like some plant that was pretty rare or whatever, so... Essentially, purple was an expensive colour that sort of only royalty could afford. And then yeah, I think it just became like a royal colour. You'll see it like a little ribbon on a tin of Quality Street. Kodiak is gathering dust in my garage, think it's rubbish. Compared to some other trucks it's not as good, but for a... oh no, I'm not going there. For an early game truck I don't think it's that bad. But with a lot of these newer maps, yeah, I don't think it'd do too well on Greenwood's River. It'd probably be alright. Black Badger Lake probably not so good. Flooded Foothills and Big Salmon Peak probably not amazing. Well, Royal Crown wears purple, yeah. See, imagine that, just that crown. Sell that on eBay. Made it. Which playthrough are you playing on, Esther Gaming? My first playthrough, so I've not got mods on this one. Well, I did put a trailer mod pack on, but I haven't really used them, to be fair. So yeah, but basically no mods. Just the standard trucks. So I could leave it in high. It's probably not worth it, but it's nice that you can. While we're going super slow, let's get a bit of daylight on the go again. That brewed and distilled just about an hour north of here. What's that, dude? Sounds like some kind of alcohol. Well, I don't drink that much anymore, or rarely, to be honest. Might have a little drink at Christmas and that, but not that I'm anti it at all. Just, yeah. Don't drink a lot. Let's try and go around. Oh, that tree stump nearly caught me out there. Is that a tree stump? No. Well, I went this way to avoid the bloody car. Is it just hooked on that corner? Jesus, what is that car made of? Blue. Get off it. Don't get it. Don't get what I'm stuck on. It must be that car. Some serious hitbox to it if it is. Yeah, it's even, I think it's the login bit it's catching on. Oh, that didn't go well. So we can get out of here backwards. Well, that puts me in a good position. We'll go through it after all then. Royal Crown Whiskey. Oh, I'm not sure if I've ever tried that one. Taz is a fail with long logs. It can't move after I loaded it just now. Yeah, that's the thing. It's problem with the Taz. It's quite light, very light really. So it can't put a lot of weight down to put a lot of grip down. So it's fun for kind of messing around on its own as its own truck, but yeah, I could imagine it struggling with logs. I've got Kodiak for nostalgia purposes since I grew up in a GMC Brigadier. Sure, I must admit I do quite like the look of the Kodiak. Again, I do quite like the Kodiak, it's good for what it is. Especially that it is an early game truck, kind of. It could have been worse. Well, it would have been quicker to go the long way. I think we're through the worst bit now. Up this hill, it's kind of back to normal, which is pretty nice. Tip. To be fair, the Dolphin is pretty good for not tipping. It's certainly tippable, but basically everything is. Could have been a Ford. Oh yeah, we have got a few Fords, haven't we? The Ford F750. What else is there? I don't like to take this route. To be honest, I don't a lot. I tend to just carry... Or instead where I turn left to then go down here, I think I normally turn right, and it's just like a faster road, a bit of a longer route, but sort of worth it in the long run. With a shortcut. Wasn't too bad. There's my Kodiak. I mean, I wouldn't expect it to be amazing with these logs, but it's not doing too bad. It is moving them. It's a start. Out of the way, trailer. Yeah, not bad. You base a bit squirrely there. That was not me then. That just, I could see it. Like it tried to do a little jackknife. That was me. Yeah, well, I don't know, yeah, I quite like this truck, I remember it. Even, I think this does the Jeff Special pretty good as well. Whereas the Loaf, well, he just refueled us at the garage, but he fell off the Dolphin's roof. We had to leave him, not before we drained him, she said. There's always a professional lurking somewhere. Well, since I'm only going down into the quarry, this one shouldn't be too bad. A bit of speed. Usually famous last words before I roll and die from a horrific crash. Steering does give you a heart attack. It's a bit slow to kick in. It's doing alright though. Can't knock it for the old long logs. There used to be, unless I recovered it. Yeah, probably. There used to be a loaf sat just here, waiting at the entrance of the quarry. I think I recovered everything whenever Life was telling me about that update that was deleting people's trucks. I think I got all my loaves in them just to be safe. But you need that tip now. Come this far. Going down exactly what worries me. What, into the quarry? Or just in general. Zix is better than this truck. Yeah, I think I do enjoy the Zix. I think I've used the Zix more than this. All things considered though. Even a pair of these I think could have got this mission done. More trailers just laying there. Oh no. Oh my god. And I was just being nice about you, Kodiak. Well, time to send in some in. And you see, if I did have a loaf, we would have been alright. So, the loaf is going to have to come along as well. What do we want? Bruce would make a good rescue truck. It is a bit slow. Saying that, I'm going to need a crane as well, aren't I? Or maybe. Can this not have one? Really? That's pretty bad. Well, we won't then. So let's just take this. Get a bit of daylight on the go. Goes too quickly. few rescue missions tonight. Oh yes. Got ourselves a horse. Can you have subtitles on your videos? I don't know how. And I couldn't honestly go back through every video and put subtitles in, like, as them little words I make pop up. That'd take me, like, oh my god, 4 or 5 hours just to add them. Well, and it'd probably crash the editing when I'm doing it. It keeps doing it when I'm trying to put everyone's Patreon names on there, so I need to kind of make something else to get around that. Yeah, I don't know, unless you can turn subtitles on, like, auto-generated ones or whatever, but I don't think I can just turn them on or anything. Not that I know of. Yeah, it's Bandit. It's not too bad, the Bandit. It does tip a little bit easy, but I don't know. There's worse. I think I need a Zix. Yeah, the Zix is pretty fun for a cheap truck. It's very good for what it is, for like it's only about 30 odd grand or whatever. Obviously, as far as pulling heavier cargo loads, it suffers a little bit there. And it is a little bit front heavy, but it's fun. Litterbug strikes again. Strategically placed litter, this one. Tiny fuel capacity, gigafire. Yeah, this thing, yeah, what was it, 150 litres, pretty shocking. You've got the old horse, got some supplies with him. I suppose at least it's got the roof rack. But yeah, you may as well just include that in the fuel tank because it's so small to begin with. The Bandit is pretty nice since it got the Taiga tyres. Yeah, I do like what you see. Yeah, they're on now. They do help the situation. I agree. That's what I mean with that. What, did I hit a cone? When's a cone ever going to kill a truck? That's the thing I don't like with the Bandit, is it's got a really bad turning circle. If they sorted that out, that'd help. Some good old time at the back. There's a lot of chassis flex on this Bandit as well. Where even is it? You do it. It's gonna do it. It did it. It's all down to the horse. It's a good job I brought him, really, isn't it? Thought he was going to try and do it himself. It's too highly skilled for that. What? Oh, it didn't attach the first winch. Let me? Oh, it did. loaf, holes loaf. Rocks are flying out there. Not that time. Well, it's either this or to garage. Well, so let's just drag the back end out. If not, if that's it, it's just going to be a dick about it. The annoying thing is it's not letting me hook on the rocks, but the bandit's hooking on them. Good luck with that. Ah, I'll get him out. I've rescued a lot bigger than this. The awkward part is I'd like to stay here in the slightly boggier section and up on this bank, because the bank has got like no terrain deformation, so it's sort of skiddy. Need to, yeah, just get down there a bit, it'd be nice. I'll end up flipping him the other way. In fact, that might even be a quicker idea. Let's see if I can get a little bit further down here. I'll go to the middle. Problem is, the bandit was horrible to tip. In fact, that is one reason why I don't use the bandit as much, because it was horrible to tip back. Because it's got quite a narrow chassis. It's, yeah, just awkward. And it's like the weight is a bit iffy, so I'm going to go around. I'm just going to try and scoop it the other way. If not, I'll just recover it. I can do a loaf rescue, but again, there's no point in sitting here for 20 minutes, half an hour while I stubbornly figure it out, because I will. But I've already got proof that you can flip a bandit. Okay, Taz is doing better on a hard surface. Have the chains, and I just sunk into the mud. Change engine second from the best. Yeah, on roads, the Taz I reckon would be alright. Oh yeah, bloody hell, this thing's got like a crane on it as well. If not, in fact, I might just forget the bandit and flip the GMC. I think this one's just going to be, yeah, more hassle than it's worth, to be honest. We'll leave him for a minute on. I know that was a bit of a pointless drive around, but... assuming it lets the winch cable go through the rock. It's doing that cock blocking this stuff. He went. Oh, he's only got the autonomous winch line. It's not got as good reach. We'll see. It's the one I need. Oh, come on, man. It's not going to let it winch through the rock, is it? Well, that's a bit of a joke. Flipping it back, well, flipping this Jim's, sorry, the Kodiak will be easy, but it's where it is that's, yeah, just awkward. Like, as in, the game needs to let me physically be able to winch to it. Why did that not attach? That one did. So I mean, that's like a piece of piss, that thing. Oh. Can I pack the logs? Oh, it might make me straighten the trailer. That's fair. It's a bit wonky. Done. See? Loaf is a horse. You just got to figure out what angle he needs to attack from, but once you get that sorted, where have I got to go? Around there. Is it worth following the loop? Maybe, because that's a bit of a dodgy S-bending going on there. Yeah, yeah, flipping this thing is like easy meat. Easy meat for the loaf. If it was a kebab that had tipped or something, I'd be sweating a little bit. The bandit is just, I could get it over with a loaf, but there's no point in sitting there for 20 minutes. I can guarantee you I'll get a rock in the way or whatever, I'll hook it onto the loaf, and I would be able to flip that bandit, but I remember it just being a tosser to flip, and annoying, and then like, you winch from the front, it rotates the nose round, you winch from the middle, it just kind of skids the back end round. It's just overall not nice to flip. You will do it and I will watch. We got it done. Pull a little forward. We got her in the bag. I hate that winch bug. Yeah, I know, it's not how it blocks you. It's like, it just makes life even more difficult. I don't even care if it goes through the rock. Liver box, 1934, MVP. Exactly. Got them professional the old horses. Awesome. It did go well. I did sadly leave the loaf slightly abandoned there, but we can always rescue him. Well, I'd probably rescue him, but that is the nature of such a horse. Follow the loop, yeah, I think that was the safer idea. We made it. That's not a bad little horn for a smallish truck. Job to good 'un. Right. Just out of curiosity, I'm going to get rid of that menu. Oh, he can definitely get himself out. Oh, I actually got the right side the first time. Oh, look at him. Flip it. Cheating, but it'll do. What am I hooked on now? Don't know what's going on there. Like he's stuck. Like wedged in the map. Come on, like. If I have to, I'll just winch back to the, whatchamacallit. Oh, it's only offering me, see, like now, it should offer me, there's 2 winch points on the back of this trailer as well. Well, that didn't go well, did it? Oh, it's not offering me anything. Yep. See? I'm pretty sure that was out of reach, but he somehow got it. Yeah, well, I'll recover these in a sec. I'm just kind of messing around for the last few minutes, but yeah, we'll make that the last mission. So, oh yeah, I'll bring these in and we'll call it a day. It's been pretty good though, got that whole paper mission done, which I'm pretty happy about. I'll probably make a video maybe on section B. As a video, like I can edit that down, and then yeah, we'll go from there. He's back. For just for a second. In fact, no, because I actually don't enjoy rescuing the bandit. That's the problem. Pro tip: when you flip it, do it on the logs. Get it in perfect packing position when winching it upright. Yeah, I think that's like, well, it was enough that it just kind of landed in place. Let's see. I just don't want to sit here all day trying to find the little hook of grip that I know I'll be able to get. All for the bandit. Yeah, sod it. I'll just recover it. So let's take this one back. Call it a day. We'll take the old loaf as well, really. He's probably earned it. Try and cut over here if we can. Bandit sucks to recover. Yeah, exactly. I've done it like multiple times before, and I guarantee I could do it with a load because I've done it before, but I just can't be bothered sitting there for 20 minutes doing it just to recover it when I'm only going to recover it to the garage anyway. Like, yeah, it gets annoying to the point it's like, it doesn't even deserve being flipped over. And I don't know why it is so awkward to flip back over. It's just like all the weight is a bit odd in it. Should be able to get up here. There, right? Not liking it. Loaf pushing on the trailer, trying to make it happen. Bloody turn, will you? Sorry, Loaf. It's not the Loaf's fault, it's this bloody thing. Look at it. I don't know if it is going to make it. You know what? It's not even. Section C is crazy. What section? I'm not sure what section C. Oh, is that on the paper mill you mean? Could be that you're on about. You would kindly move. I'm not stuck. I'm stuck on the on the Kodiak, not on the rock. See. It'll be close, but I reckon get the Loaf up here as a winch point. It's only 20 minutes. It's only the reputation. The thing is, the Bandit's not even like a heavy truck to rescue. Like I say, if it was the Kolob, I think out of principle there would be like, I'd have to do it. But yeah, the Bandit is just more that it's awkward. It's not about flipping it over. It'll just drag around in circles for ages. I'd have to get like the Bandit to catch on something so that it'll flick its wheels rather than yeah, just scraping along on its side. That's the issue with Bandit. It's flipping from its side back to its wheels that it doesn't like doing. It likes just, yeah, scraping around on its side, basically. Pulling me back down the bloody hill. Right. All I want to do is face that way, because it was catching on the rock. Do almost 50 mats to deliver. Oh, yeah, bloody hell, that is a lot, isn't it? Go over this. Go back with the load. The Bandit likes to. Oh, sorry, I missed that. Morning Bud, what console do you use? PS4, PS4 Pro? Yeah, I think it is a PS4 Pro. So it has like 1 terabyte, is it, instead of 500 gigabytes. Plus they need to fix the long log trailer, makes everything flip in reverse. Yeah, true. Oh yeah, yeah, the long log trailer, definitely. I think the magic of the load comes from the small wheels, which can poke holes in the ground. Yeah, exactly. I definitely think that helps. Which is why, like, to a degree, having small wheels is handy. Like, I'm not sure if it was modded. Putting bigger wheels on might kind of cost it more than it helps it. But I'm not too sure. I wouldn't know really until I got to try it. Well, that's back on here. You did well. Yeah, like with that bandit, for example, though, like the loaf has got 100% rescue rate, but I've not rescued every truck I've ever flipped. Like, I did more back in the day, got really stubborn with it. That was when the loaf rescued everything. But yeah, these days I just can't be bothered, like, sitting there for 20 minutes to flip that bandit, and then all I'm going to do is recover it back to the garage. I'm sort of done with it for the day, and I just can't be bothered sitting there anymore trying to do it. Again, if it was something, yeah, like a collab, it'd be like a matter of pride, but the bandit's sort of easy meat, but just awkward. It's just a twat to flip. It's a bit like the dolphin when it's got the repair bed on it. It's a lot more awkward to flip for some reason. That just likes to scrape along on its side. And yeah, it won't flip, but without it, the dolphin's not bad, that flips fairly easily. A lot easier than the bandit. JJ the Fox, you make awesome videos, very relaxing. I appreciate it, man. Hope you're enjoying them. And yeah, well, I enjoy making videos as well. Enjoy chatting along, talking a bit of bollocks, delivering some stuff, enjoying my life. The more narrow your tyres, the better you will do. It's part of the game's mechanics. What's that, the more narrow your tyres? Maybe, yeah, I get what you mean, as in like with them, they're able to dig in. Yeah, overall though, it's been a pretty successful day. Yeah, what did we get done? Yeah, Section A of the paper mill, which is a good start. And then I think it was this logging mission, that was about it, isn't it? This was quite a nice logging mission, to be honest. Only 2 lots, not too over the top. That mission in, what's it called? Black River, or whatever. I don't remember what I get all the names mixed up now. The map before this, anyway. That's got like 9 lots of logs that need delivering, which is a bit of a beast, unless you're going to be doing a lot of return trips. 3. Hey, I just found your channel. I feel like I know you from somewhere. I have no idea. To be honest. Maybe. There is a chance. We need to find a way fun to get your PC. So worth it. The best YouTube guy out there. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, eventually, like, I'd like to get a PC. We'll get all sorted one day. And what the hell? Siri is listening to me and just popped up on my phone saying, "Hey, like, hey Siri, mind your own fucking business." How about that? Nosy bitch. See, they're all listening in on you all the time, but again, I don't really care because it's like, I don't know. If someone has to sit there and listen to me all day, good fucking luck to them. I would gladly help. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Like, at some point, I'll probably get a, what's it called? Is it like that YouTube partnership someone was saying last week? So I could sort of, I think people could donate on a live stream, but yeah, there's a few things. There was that Amazon affiliate link thing I think I could set up, which would be good because then, like, you can basically shop via my link and just buy whatever you were going to buy. It doesn't cost you a penny, but I'll just get a little slice of what Amazon get. So that would be a good way for people to sort of help without it costing them anything, which is like winner-winner. Chicken dinner for everyone. But yeah, no, I do appreciate it, dude. Again, I will get it sort of, I do need some of these things set up at some point. And yeah, well, I suppose we'll call it a day there. That made it back. You have something active now. Super order. Hell no, am I getting stuck into super order right now? That'd be too much of a whopper. I still need to get that done. From how long ago did they add it? That's that one. Yeah, this is why, like, because at the minute I'm just going to recover the bandit and recover to garage, so the whole effort of trying to repair, save it, there just isn't. If I still had half a mission to go, that'd be a bit of a different story. The beast. Then I remember the kids program, Brum, is like a little version of that. What else we got? Oh yeah, oh, we'll leave him there, stop that, I ain't driving that back. It's been good. My Alexa does that. Yeah, exactly right, nosy beast. I don't know what it is I said that she thought I said "Hey Siri," but I mean, goddamn, mind your own business, phone. Yeah, so we'll leave it there anyway. Thanks for the stream, sir, Jason Paul Emmanuel. I appreciate it. Thanks for joining, JJ the Fox. Love your comment on the Paris Hilton commercial you talked about when you watched your own video. Cracked me up. Yeah, exactly. Trying to muscle in on my stuff. Yeah, but again, I appreciate it. Thanks to everyone who's joined in, commenting, and yeah, just generally making it a good old laugh. Dean Young, thanks for the stream. I appreciate it, dude. So yeah, I'll hit the button and we'll call it a day there. Kansas Farmer, good night. Good night, man. Good successful night. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon, guys.